All right. Well, last we left off, you had made it back to town, and we had decided on how you were going to go about selling your items, having chose to use Ares's bonus on the hammer rather than the scale. You made a healthy chunk more gold than you expected. Then, having sold the scale to get the remainder of the 1,500 gold without the bonus, your party now finds themselves rolling in a lot more wealth than they've ever really had in their lives. And so we ended on a shopping spree. So if you would like to go in turn, I'd say Yorglot, we can start with you, of just what you chose to buy off stream so chat can catch up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Um, well, first off, I got an enchanter's kit, um, some books on enchanting, a couple of low-level materials to start learning how to. Um, I got a ring of pact storing, so it's a basic ring of spell storing, but for modified for warlocks, since warlocks are forced to use their all their spells at their highest level. Um, I got a bag of holding. Um, I got a pearl of power, which basically just grants me um, a spell slot once a long rest. What else did I get? I got some changes to my staff, which will be cool to show. And I got cool new bracers that do cool things that I made.
Braces?
Bracers, like
I heard braces.
no
Okay, nerd.
bracers, bracers
Uh-huh.
that I made with
I got
my,
braces.
my own power, so they're cool.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. We'll go with, since I think it's a good shift from serious to not, we'll go with Aries next.
Oh my
Um,
god.
uh,
Oh,
so, hey, chat. Here's...
Try to keep the not banned, if you will.
yes,
Yeah,
please.
so I bought a Vietnamian or French maid outfit with 2 decanters of endless liquids sewn into the chest pocket. If you can't figure out what that does, uh, yeah.
You can look
I
it up.
also got some, great protective gear, for my nether regions.
Wait.
Uh,
Oh, never mind.
No, it's just a protective set of lingerie. It's fine. I got a leash. I got fun powder. Yeah, and I got a couple of other drugs.
Yeah, if memory suits me correctly, it was Fun Powder, Gigantic Tiny, and reading one was, where's the name of that thing? Specialis Chronicolium.
Yep, that.
Okay. After Aries, we'll go with Brena. What did you buy?
I bought bear armor, a quiver. I bought. I named it Boom Boom arrows, exploding arrows.
I love it.
I got. Oh, I got an outfit, and then was that it? I think that was it. I think that was all.
All right.
Oh, you got gloves.
Oh, I got gloves. Yeah, to hide my jewels.
Yeah, and did you add those to your inventory? Because I believe they were already made for you.
Oh no, I'll do that.
Let me get you the name real quick. While I'm getting you the name, though very nice items, we will move on to Valzor.
Okay, so I'll start off with the things I got in bulk. I got 4 vials of basilisk venom. I got 2 potions of luck that allow me to just have a better day, I guess. And then I got something called scarfish venom, which still sounds really cool. Has a whole variety of effects. And then moving on to the shinier things that I got a ring of constitution that constantly keeps my stats up as long as the ring is on. And then I got a breastplate of overpowering will, which basically, if something hits me, I can make them roll to see if they're stunned or not. And then a new thing that the rest of the party doesn't know yet is that I got a new lance called the Hellfire Chain Lance, where 2 times a day I can basically do an AoE crowd control and pull things towards me. I can choose to either I can either pull things in a cone or a circle. The cone is 20 feet and the circle is 10. But yeah. And I can do that 3 times a day, but after the 3rd charge I have to roll a d20, I think it was. To see if it stops regenerating charges, pretty much.
Oh, it's kind of like Eris's dagger. It's kind of dangerous to get on that last one.
Yeah.
Is much less forgiving. If his hits the last one, he just has to go put the lance back in the fires of a furnace again, or a forge, and it just absorbs that to give it back. The weapon doesn't shatter. It just stops recharging at the start of each day if he hits the last one.
Oh, he has to put it in a forge?
Yeah, so if you're nowhere near a forge,
boy.
it becomes a hindrance, but if you're right next to town, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. A couple things, though, my friend. Basilisk Venom has an actual item made for it on D&D Beyond now for you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Same with the luck potion.
Bareback.
And it is not Scarfish, it is Scar Shift Raven oil.
Oh.
I like Scarfish better.
But all 3 of those actually have an item, so you should be able to find those.
Okay, let me quickly remove these then.
Well, just remember how many you have. You have 4.
I have 4
2 luck, and 1 of the Scar Shift.
Yes, that is what I remember exactly. Alright, cool.
But they actually have descriptions and how they function, so the effects aren't mysterious to you anymore because they were explained when you purchased them.
Yes.
And then last but not least, we have Renin, who did a bunch of shopping.
So I had some very interesting shopping. So I sold I no longer have my hammer. I no longer have my armor. But now I have new stuff, which has brought my AC quite a bit. I am most definitely a meat shield now. I have commissioned that man that we have completed the quest with to give me a +1 shield. And also a shield by normal D&D standards doesn't really work, but I dual shields. Essentially, Alorn has given me a little bit of a homebrew thing where one of my shields allows me to dual shield. So I benefit from both shields.
Dual shield.
Dual shield.
Yes, I'm dual shield. Not dual weapons, but dual shields.
I am the wall.
I am.
I'm dual shielding. Don't talk to me right now.
I'm just thinking like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pretty much. Like, I have +1 plate, I have +1 shield, then I have shield. So, my AC now is 25 once I get those items.
What?
Holy shit.
Holy fuck, that was with my boost.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to point out, if she doesn't use a spell, so say she runs out of spell slots, she has a 1d4 melee attack and cantrips
Yeah.
I do shit damage now
Oof.
without
That's-
spells.
without spells. I can also shield bash
For 1d4.
for
Yep.
1d4. It's not really that
Bonk.
big. But at least I'll be a shield for you guys, quite literally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but and then I also bought some spells and also spent some coin for components.
Wizards.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
and now I am in search of someone to do something for me.
Okay, so with that left off, we also had somebody, and it will be on our YouTube channel here in the next couple of days, do a one-on-one session of individualized story that they wanted to do. So if you're curious as to what happened behind the scenes with their personal story, that will be on our YouTube channel. But for now, where we left off, Ares was heading back from having purchased her items and her entertaining substances to try to meet up with Yorglot in the library. I believe Reyna, Valzor, and Renin had just finished up all of their shopping at the Enchanters. But if they had more, because I think a couple things changed when they had more time to think about it, you are free to ask about those items if you wish, but I think we already have that all taken care of, so just what you would like to do from there. And that is where we will pick up the session as far as what we're doing. So let's go ahead and start with Ares Yorglot. We'll say, Ares, you have now made it to the library. Whatever you would like to do is yours for the doing here. Yorglot is currently inside reading his books, as we were all aware.
Before I walk in, I'm gonna take my flask and I'm going to pour two portions of fun powder into the water thing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pay to go inside.
Oh.
When you approach, and so with the flask, I'm presuming you're talking about the decanters, yes?
Not decanters, just like my normal
Normal
water.
flask.
Yeah.
Okay. The lady at the entrance kind of raises an eyebrow at you, questioningly. What's your business?
I'm here to visit a friend. The shiny fellow?
I see. Well, for safety of the tomes and the texts within there, anybody who has a decanter with them is required to wear these rings upon entry. They nullify all magical items in your possession.
That's perfectly fine.
All right. She hands you the ring, accepts the payment, and then you are escorted in.
Okay. I start walking around. I scan the room to see if I can easily see him. Can I?
I will say easily enough this time. He didn't have to go searching through the aisles for the books. He already knew what books he wanted to get again, so he's just at the center table reading.
Okay. I look at him. I just, in a normal tone, "You're glad."
Yes.
Well, I know you told me not to talk about it, but the thing is, I can't not talk about it. So in response, I have gotten you something to help with your reading.
Yeah. with his thumb still like holding the page, closes the book, like an old like Harry Potter professor
Yeah.
would. Closes the book with one hand. And what would that be?
Well, you see, it's a kind of like medicinal substance, and it helps you read a lot faster. I mean, if you take it, you can read at twice your regular pace for about 12 hours.
What is it, a potion?
It's kind of like a powder. Wait, out of character, is it like a powder that you used to like snort, or is it like just like a?
Add it to water.
Okay, okay,
Oh,
my
no.
plan is not dead now. It's like a, yeah, I guess kind of like a potion. I've just gotta put the powder in the water, and you can have it. And I
Yes. Are you
I
trying to drug me right now?
trying to drug. I'm telling you what the drug is and what it does. Like, I'm not. I mean, like you can drug yourself, but like it's not. It's medicine. It's not like a drug.
And where did you buy this at?
Just in town, you know.
From one of the merchants that we
One of the
purchased.
vendors, yeah.
Insight check. I don't have great.
Insight on what in particular? What are you trying to insight?
If she's lying about just buying it from one of the merchants we visited.
She bought it from a merchant you visited, so no need.
That I visited? That we all visited?
No, that she visited.
Yeah, but you didn't ask that.
I said that we, as in like the party, but okay.
No, 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 no,
Okay.
You
no,
want to
no,
get
no.
into specific semantics like that, that's fine.
Okay.
I will say
okay.
in that case, if you wanted to roll for it, you can, whether it was a we or an I. But at that point, you are literally inciting semantics, so you're not going to get much out of it anyhow.
Okay.
So that's up to you.
Well, nah, it's fine.
Yeah, so if you could just please take it. It like I can't sit here and accept that you've gotten me a decanter. Like I really do appreciate it, but I can't be okay until you accept my gift, please.
And he goes into his bag and pulls out his water skin.
I'm already pouring the powder into mine.
I'm not going to drink from your bottle.
Oh well, I only got one dose. I sorry. I mean, I'm not gonna drink it, so you can. Unless you're just not going to, that's fine, I guess. I wanted to do something to help you.
And screws his water skin back up and puts it away. Is it done yet?
It should be.
He holds his hand out.
I give him the glass.
He opens it up and like a a fancy person smelling wine.
Shakes.
Okay.
Does it smell like anything?
You do get a very distinct arcane smell, but more of an arcane smell, like the remnants of a spell gone wrong spell. It doesn't smell like a potion that you would normally see sold either, but you distinctly can tell there are magical effects within the vial.
This isn't any kind of arcane that I recognize.
Well, I didn't think so. You didn't react when I told you that there was a thing that helped you read faster. I would assume that you would know of it already.
You mind?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me, because I kind of get what you're trying to get at here.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 19?
Do I have to roll?
I'll say first, what is your Arcana? Like, what is it a -1, a 0, a +1?
Mine or
Mine?
hers?
Hers.
Oh, okay.
+0.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll, because you can theoretically beat his roll.
In Arcana?
Yep.
Okay. Hmm.
Technically, with a natural 20, you can.
That's an 11.
You get the distinct smell that there's 2 components to this beyond water.
You don't mind if I sit with this for a minute, then, do you?
I don't know how potent the effects will be. It might go bad. I don't know. I would just drink it.
Well, luckily for you, potions don't tend to go bad for a real long time.
Well, again, this is more of like a medicinal thing. I wouldn't call it so much potion.
If it's arcane, it's a potion.
All right, I don't dabble in magic. That's all you guys. Well, you can sit here. I would like to see you drink it, at least. I don't want you to just pour out my love onto the concrete.
All
Oh
right.
boy.
And he's going to sit there for 11 minutes and use identify.
Okay.
Flask.
Okay.
That smells like a concoction of fuckery.
Okay. Well, focusing on it closely for 11 minutes in order to cast Identify, you do reveal that it is definitely a concoction of fuckery through its smell. That is a very apt description of it. However, you only reveal that there's only one magical effect identified on it, and the other appears to be non-magical and thus not affected by Identify. But the one that is magical, you do identify as, let me go grab the name again because I can never remember how to say it, Specialis Chronicolium. It is a known drug created by wizards exiled by society to allow them to read extremely fast. This drug allows the reader to read at twice their regular pace for 12 hours per dose, and if the reader runs out of new material to read, they experience withdrawal-like symptoms as they itch for more knowledge. You also note that this particular substance has been banned in most of the Empire.
No.
Now,
Oh, ooh.
because of my amulet, I have +4 in medicine. So if it is anything medicinal, whatever else is left in it, would I recognize a smell or a aroma or something? It doesn't make me proficient.
Go ahead and make a medicine check. I'm gonna say that it might, like, the +4 obviously is gonna help you get a higher roll, but I don't know if this is anything that Yorglot would know about medicine though.
Okay.
But if you roll high enough, maybe.
21.
Oh no.
You know the other item in there is likely another illegal substance. You can't place the name.
Aries.
Yeah.
Nate puts the screw back on the flask.
I'm like half asleep by now. I've been sitting here for 11 fucking minutes.
Did
The
you
fun
just...
of ritual spells.
Yep.
Hey, it's a
11 minutes of silence.
he gave us a
Yeah.
free identify, okay? I don't care if it takes us 11 minutes.
Oh
It's
my
amazing.
god. Alright.
Aries,
Yes, what?
did you just try to give me drugs in the middle?
You again, I've told you they were drugs, and then you take them and then read fast. And, can you just fucking drink it?
No, Aries, see, I don't want to go to the dungeon because I was caught drinking something that's banned throughout most of the Empire.
Bench, man, they won't know if you don't tell.
I'm plenty sure that
I was just trying to help you.
I understand. And for that, whatever debt you think you owe me has been repaid.
Hey, listen, if you don't trust me, I'll drink it.
I suggest you don't do that. But
I trust it.
that's great. There also I don't know if you know or not, if it was in that drug that you bought, but there's something else in there that I can't identify myself.
It might have just been something in the water beforehand. It might just be some leftover residue. You remember there was that red powder at some point?
Yeah, that scares me a lot more. I would suggest you go clean out your flask.
I paid money for you to experience more knowledge. Don't you want to know and experience what an arcane thing would do to your body? Or something? Isn't that like how you have sex? You don't...
Oh.
Aries,
What?
you've told me what it would do to my body. It would make me read fast. It would also make me have withdrawals if I were to stop reading, ever. It's also banned throughout most of the entire Empire.
I was
So
about to
am
correct you. I was
I.
going to be like, entire is not correct.
Well, you see, you already itch for knowledge all the time, right? So, like, just a little more of an itch is not gonna change you.
Yes, and if we were out in the middle of the country road,
12 hours! We'll be here for days.
At this point, with your perception, Yorglot, you notice that the person that was attending to getting you your books is, at the very least, within earshot of Ares currently.
to say that I've been keeping my voice down too.
Yes, but Ares is louder. And he kind of just walks over. Is there something that I can help with?
No. And he forcefully slides the flask into Ares's, like, wherever her arms are on the table. I assume she's like, sprawled out because she's bored as fuck.
He kind of
No.
looks
sorry.
to Ares as you shove the flask over to her. Is something wrong?
Oh no.
Besides the fact that you just saw him abuse me by throwing a water bottle, no.
She was just leaving. Sorry.
I was doing what?
Weren't you Ares?
Oh. I think I was just about to sit down and read with you, and I take a swig.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh boy. Oh
Do
boy.
you attempt to resist the effects that are in your flask?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
God. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god.
What is the Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. I have +2. It's fine.
Constitution saving throw, not check.
Oh, it's saving throw. It's saving throw. It's
saving throw.
underneath.
If it's +2, you
column.
can still take that roll. If
Yeah.
they're
Okay,
not
10.
different. Okay, a 10?
Uh-huh.
It is +2?
All of the effects occur
Oh
at
no.
once.
Oh,
Dude.
like at once?
Yeah, like both of the things
So I
that
get
are in
a
that.
knowledge boner? Fuck yeah.
Basically, so the Specialis Chronicolium takes effect. You now have an urge to read anything new that you have not read before. And the fun powder also takes effect that you put in before you came into the library, so you can, in your own words, describe what happens.
I get a massive erection.
Oh my goodness, really? Oh my goodness.
Basically,
Is
I'm gender
this-
swapped for 15 minutes.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Is this Twitch safe?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, everything's mostly Twitch safe if it's not racist, if it's not.
Oh boy.
I don't know what could be more inclusive than a cat boy girl.
Exactly.
Oh no.
And now I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I think I want to read.
The individual that was watching kind of looks and tilts his head.
Yes.
Do you... kind of lowers his voice. Do you mind telling me where you acquired that?
Acquired from the
reading
river.
one.
Yorglot just puts his head in his hand.
The reading what reading one?
The reading one. You know what I mean.
I don't know. I got it. I think somebody gave it to me.
Look, there's two
saying
ways
that it
this
would
play
help.
out. There's two ways this can play out. One, I call the guards. Two, you tell me where I can get some.
Oh.
Yep, I knew it.
Oh.
Ah, hell
course.
yeah.
Of course, yeah. And you're sure that if I tell you, you'll keep quiet about this?
I work in a library of thousands upon thousands of books that I have not read.
Of course. And I tell him.
A bookworm's dream, or he's just enticing you to tell him.
He nods
Yeah.
and kind of just goes back to watching.
See, I told you.
Well, you have fun reading whatever you're going to read. Can you leave me to mine now, please?
Yeah, sure. I think I'm more interested in reading anyway.
Great. Shoo! And he does like the whole hand signal for shoo.
Shoo shoo.
Oh my god.
What do you read?
I have no clue.
Do you just grab the first book that you see?
I just grab the first book I see.
Go ahead and roll a 1d8.
Oh god.
Or are you grabbing from Yorglot's pile if he lets you?
Ooh, I would not let her.
Because that would be the first book you see.
Yeah, I'm grabbing from Yorglot.
Nah, no, you are not.
I will say, go ahead and make a dexterity check for both
Oh
of
no.
you. Yorglot, you have advantage because these are super important to you.
And God,
Dexterity
Dex?
saving throw or just check?
Just to check.
Just to check.
That's a 5, baby.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
Oh.
Yorglot is significantly faster than you at gathering every book he has grabbed and protecting them from you.
And then he moves to another table.
What are
Okay.
you doing?
I need to read something. Just give me something.
There's thousands of books here. Go pick one, not mine.
Just take a book out of the
Saying
shelf.
that makes me want to read it more. Please. Please.
I go into my bag of holding, and I pull out enchanting for dunderheads, and I throw it at.
Oh, wait, what was the book's name again?
Enchanting for
Enchanting for
dunderheads. There.
Wonderful.
Fine. I just sit down and open it.
It's a rather entertaining read for you because they make a bunch of jokes that's constantly not taking itself seriously. And you feel like you understand magic items a little bit better by the time you finish it. Unfortunately, That book lasts you all of 30 minutes.
Fuck. I go back to Yorglot. I give him the book, and I try to grab one from the pile again.
No,
I'm going to say he
there
still
is no
holds on,
pile.
and he's
There's
he's
not even a
protecting them.
pile anymore. The guy who is watching me, my guy, he
Mm.
has all my books right now except for the one that I'm reading, which I also have a piece of paper and am writing in a language you probably don't understand.
Sick. I finished this one. Give me more, please. I need more. This is 12 hours,
What?
Yorglot. 12 hours.
There
I
is a
don't
there's a
don't think
book
you
for
understand what I've done to myself.
there is a book.
I've never read this much in my life.
There are books for anything in this fucking library. Okay.
What do I learn about? I've never what?
Oh my god. Can you please get her a book about treasure hunting?
I just sit down in the chair across from him and I just start like shaking and like hyperventilating.
He
Just,
sort
like,
of
really
raises
quietly.
an eyebrow. Well,
All the
gave,
books on treasure hunting, please. 3, 4 books.
you gave me a book to hold on to you about treasure hunting, did you not?
Not that one. Okay. Other ones.
I think I'll take that one.
You might want to be more specific. Apologies, it is the rule. I am not allowed to. I would get fired. I rather like this job, especially now that I know how to read faster.
Thank you very much.
He wanders off, comes back about 5 minutes later. At this point, you're getting somewhat itchy from not reading for 5 minutes, and you can tell it's really bad if you tried to go any more than that. And he sets down like 4 gigantic tomes about treasure hunting that he thinks will take you the rest of your 12 hours.
Amazing. Thank you. I
Now,
open up the first one.
silence, please.
I'm already reading. I can't hear him.
Perfect. All right, and then we will go ahead and cut there. Let you do your reading.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The other 3, Reyna, Valzor, Renin, what are you doing?
Okay. We are still at the enchanter, right?
Hey, indeed we are.
Okay. It's wait. The Mithrite lance out of character. The Mithrite lance is not an enchanted item, right?
No, it is just a very well-crafted item to the point that it seems like it was made with magic.
Okay. Well, I looked to the other 2 and I say, well, I'm gonna go and find a smith shop where I can sell. I raise my Mithrite lance and my longsword. These items here. So I don't know what you guys are planning on doing, but I'm gonna head out and try to find a place to get rid of these.
Wait, a place to get rid of what? Sorry.
My longsword and my Mithrite lance.
You know what? I may have to join you. I also need to get rid of my chainmail and an old shield.
Yeah, I can't get rid of my leather armor yet, but I will eventually.
Well,
Okay.
do you want chainmail? Just an FYI, chainmail will give you disadvantage on stealth.
I think I'm good.
I don't know.
You
I'm pretty
also
stealthy.
can't
I
take
can make
your
up for it.
dexterity to your armor class, which is why he's avoiding it.
Oh, okay,
Oof,
okay. I did
oh.
not know that.
That's why he won't go heavy.
Well, Renin will still. Balzor, do you not want this chainmail? She kind of like dangles it in front of him.
Shiny, but no.
I kind of figured. In all honesty, it's a little bit clanky, so not very good in quiet situations.
You got that right.
I sure hope that I very much prove that point.
You have.
Great.
In the meantime, what is Reyna doing while these 2 are talking about selling things? Are you following them?
I can only imagine Brenda just like holds on a cloak and just follows.
Is
Maybe.
this like petting bear?
Oh, she might have
Oh,
AFK'd.
I didn't know I was muted.
Oh.
I don't want to go to the sniffy. There's nothing for me to do there. I want Rena to like go off on her own.
Okay.
Go to the woods and like do anime
You're in the middle of a
style.
desert.
Oh fuck.
Right.
That killed my plans.
I mean,
I mean, you can go to the woods. You just will be back in like 2 weeks.
yeah. There could be could there be like a little garden place here? Maybe someone preserved
There is
some.
in the palace.
Oh shit! Never
There
mind.
is a shop that's filled with certain herbs.
No, that's not
That
the
is
same
close
thing.
enough.
Anyhow, what were you trying to do? Might be able to find something similar you can pull off in a desert.
I was gonna do like anime style training and like go underneath waterfalls. Like,
Oh.
terrain.
It is
Or-
a port city on the other side of town, so you could get like crashing waves.
Yeah. A port you said. I'm trying to find someone, so I'm gonna go around the town and do odd jobs. Yeah.
Okay.
Renin would like look over and see Reyna walk away. Oh, where are you going, Reyna?
I have no need in the smithy, so gonna head out.
All right.
Well?
Guess see you at the tavern later. Don't get lost.
That is a fair fucking point. Renin kind of just like stands there for a second, is like, Are you sure you're good to be alone, Reyna? She has her gloves on, right? She has her gloves. She doesn't have her gloves, does she?
Yeah, I have my gloves.
Yes?
Oh shit.
No,
Where-
he hasn't enchanted those yet.
Sorry about that.
I will say he gave you a basic pair to cover for now.
Mm.
So you have gloves, just not enchanted gloves. Yet.
Sorry about that.
I would like to walk up to Bear, and just go up to him and be like, "Here, get a whiff of my scent, so you know where to go."
Oh, that's.
Go ahead and roll an animal handling check.
Oh.
Oh,
It would be better to just ask Reyna to spell you, so that she can roll that. Uh-oh.
He just gives you a big kiss with his tongue.
Oh. Yeah.
Yuppie.
good Bear. Good.
Okay, so Renin would essentially reach behind her cloak and reveal Shadow. All right. Reyna, here. How about you take Shadow along with you? He needs a walk.
He then eyes wide open like, of happiness and grabs the weasel.
You
And-
can see him kind of like scurry up your shoulder and kind of just like curl up. I mentally tell him, okay, be a good boy, listen to her, and keep a good eye. If anything happens, let me know. But anyways, that only works for 300 feet. She also reminds him if anything bad happens, to come to her.
Oh,
Okay.
and can I have Reyna look at the gems and stuff? Like,
While you're out. Yeah.
yeah. Like, does she notice anything? Like, is it just gems on her hands?
More so than on, they're like half like in your hand itself, to where it's like the hand is healed around them. You do not notice anything. They seem dormant. You do not get the same magical energy as when you were in the treasure room or in the ritual chamber. And they have not had any sort of magical reaction since leaving.
Brittany just like scoots to the side, kind of like puts her cloak a little bit to the direction, kind of blocking Reina. It's like, Reina, you shouldn't be.
I think she was saying she wanted to do that while she was out and about.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Unless you want to do it right then and there, right next to them.
Either one, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
She's gonna start heading out.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Jeez. My Discord restarted.
Okay.
Oh.
For expediency's sake, because I don't want to spend the whole time on shopping trips,
Mhm.
the lance and the short sword. The lance sells for 750.
Mhm.
The short sword sells for 10.
Chainmail and shield.
Both non-magic, yeah?
Yep, not magic.
You get 25 total.
Okay,
Okay.
perfectly fine.
So, Lance was what again? Sorry.
750.
750 gold. Okay. And
10 for the short sword.
Goodbye, Mithrite Lance. It's been a good trip. Okay.
God.
Wait, did you sell? You haven't sold your enchanted shield, have you?
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
No.
The
But I still
flowers
have
is
the
gone.
druid. No, I have the druid flowers still, though.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Oh,
the
the
flower.
druid flower I still have, but it was still enchanted either way. The shield I think was still
was
enchanted with the.
You
Yeah.
no longer leave footprints, but you still have the gift from the Dryad.
Yes. Right. Not druid. Yeah.
All right.
Then after walking out of the smith, I head back towards the tavern. Or before I do that, I look toward to Renin and ask what are you gonna be doing now, Renin?
Well, I have my set of money. I need to collect some scrolls. And possibly after that, look for someone to teach me something. So, I do not believe you are very interested in magics.
Yeah, not super intriguing. So you have fun with that. I'm gonna go look for a guard and ask if they have a training area dedicated to their ranks and see if I can train there for a bit.
All right. I do not have any weapons. As you can see, she's just like wearing casual clothes, which her mask is still on her face. Yep. Just casual, Renin. So you have fun with that.
You have fun with your scrolls as well.
Appreciate it. She kind of like pats you on the back. All right, chop chop. Come on.
Attaboy,
I start
chimp.
I start walking towards the tavern, looking for guards.
Simple enough, but I will be right back.
You guys are all looking
Need
at
a
guards.
quick break.
I'm good. I would
fucking hungry.
appreciate it if we didn't become friends with guards. Um,
Look,
Well,
Yeah.
actually, being
Okay.
friends with guards might actually be good.
I mean,
and,
yeah, but
also,
like not them near me.
Out of character, my Bowser doesn't know you just bought illegal drugs.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you should have took the drugs.
Onion
What do
didn't
you
take the
mean?
drugs. She would have had a massive
Should have
rack.
taken.
She would have had big titties.
You know what? Actually, this won't be a bad time to just like do break time real quick. If any of you guys want to go grab some water and all that, feel free.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm just gonna chill here though.
Okay. If anyone has questions, by the way, you guys are all free to ask.
Yeah, we all have chat open.
Ares comes up to Yorglot with a drink that smells of concoction of fuckery and doesn't question it, just drinks it 100% totally sure.
I
How
would
does
force
Yorglot feel about this?
I mean, he because he used Identify and he found out it's illegal. He immediately doesn't like it, especially since you're sitting in the middle of the center place of the fucking place. Like literally, the palace is like 30 steps away from
Yeah.
where we are, like the
Yeah.
King's Guard.
Yeah.
And you said, "Here's drugs."
Yep.
have a nice
Right.
time.
I was supposed to help you with reading.
I understand that, but
I,
unfortunately,
I feel like he got the message, but it's just the execution.
Listen, now
was
I'm gonna have
questionable.
knowledge. Okay.
but I guess that's also my. No, it's not at all. But
Alright, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna say it's
Alrighty.
my fault for because like I said, while you were buying that stuff last session, I was in and out reading the books that I had, and I didn't realize it wasn't a potion. I thought it was a potion that you bought that was like just made by shifty people, and so I was
Nope.
like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. No, it's a whole ass drug.
Yeah.
The whole ass drug.
Yeah.
Because I was honestly planning on taking it. And then
Yeah.
and then
You should have. Now my ass has to read instead of fucking with bandits.
you could have done that, but you're the weird one that drank the potion afterwards, so or drank the.
Well, you told me I was leaving, and I didn't want you to tell me what to do.
My bad for trying to save your ass.
Yeah. It is your bad.
Jesus,
Oh my
bro.
god. Bruh.
Bruh. I rolled pretty high though for
Yeah.
all of those.
All right, I am back.
Welcome
Sorry
back.
about
Welcome back.
You're good. I think Dee said she's gonna be right back, but
She's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
getting water. She can't take the break time off of her screen, but I can go ahead and pick up where Valzor left off for right now.
okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So you were looking for guards, yes?
Yes.
Simple enough. They seem rather present around town. They just kind of walk their patrols. They're not hiding or anything. They're pretty easy to find. You approach the first group. You find it appears that there's a half orc, a sort of lizard-like folk, and a human walking patrol together, kind of all talking.
Excuse me. Hello. Are you guys guards of this here sector or of the city?
For today, we might be a different part of town tomorrow.
So just a quick question. I'm a adventurer and I'm looking to improve my skills in combat, and I was wondering if you guards have a kind of training area of sorts, for like just training purposes and getting better at combat.
I mean, yeah, we do. Open to the public, not so much. If you talk to the captain over at the barracks, they kind of point to the sort of south side of the town. If you talk to him down there, he might be able to get you in. But for safety, he wants to make sure that the people we let in there, if we do choose to let them in there, aren't just going to get hurt if they choose to spar or if they start something with the guards.
Fair enough. I wouldn't say I'm a troublemaker, so I thank you for the knowledge and bid you farewell.
They both, or all three, give you a salute where they kind of put one hand fist over heart and in front, and the other hand fist over like stomach, just like a bit below the chest, in front as well, and they kind of bow.
And I will start heading to the barracks. in the direction that they pointed, the south side of town.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. 20-ish minutes later, you make it to the south side of town. And when you're there, it's easy enough to find the barracks. It's pretty obvious, you can tell.
I walk up. Is there like a, from what I can see, is there like a pretty obvious entrance to it?
Yeah, there's a very large front door that seems
Okay.
like the most obvious place to enter.
Are there guards like at the front door?
Yes, but they don't seem to be stopping anybody from entering or leaving. They just seem to be posted there to keep an eye.
Okay. I walk up and enter the barracks.
Right. As you enter, you see a large sort of organizational hall where individuals are putting on their equipment off to the sides, like standing near the benches. They're fastening armor or taking care of their weapons, checking their equipment. Towards the center of this large hall, there's a really long table that looks like you could seat about 15 or so on either side. And at the end of that table in the back, you see a slightly more ornately armored individual kind of standing over the table, looking at what seems to be a map at the moment, but a very detailed one, almost like a 3D sculpture of the city. And he's kind of moving tokens around, shifting where people are on the map, kind of doing something. And as he's looking up and down from the map, you can see an individual, not too unlike one of your party members, a sort of taller, around 6'5" rabbit female with red hair and long ears, standing there, that is currently wearing like very rough looking like leather armor that's strapped over one shoulder and then down below her chest on the other side. She looks extremely muscular, and he's kind of just pointing things out to her right now. It seems likely that this would be the person that they were telling you to talk to.
I walk up to the rabbit folk person. Hello. Hi. I was told to come over here after I asked about possible training grounds for the guards of the city. I'm a adventurer and I'm just looking to improve my skills in combat. And I was told to come over here for clearance purposes, I guess.
She clears her throat. Oh, kind of looks you over. I guess I don't see a problem with that. Though you don't look particularly strong. You're not going to get yourself snapped in two, are you?
I assure you, what I'm lose maybe in hardiness, I certainly make up for in limberness, and my speed.
Ah, the fast one, I see. Sure, I suppose that works for me. Looks to the guy that's at the table. Well, I think I will be there, tomorrow. I think I'm scheduled for my training session from around 8 to noon. If you would like to join, you could show up then, since I will be there to keep an eye on you.
Okay. Sounds good. So tomorrow.
Correct. Somebody has to be there to keep an eye on you, and I think I'm the only one who'd be willing to do that.
Fair enough. Can I get your name so that I just have it?
Just call me Jen. My long
Jen.
name, or my full name, most people fuck up, so Jen.
Jen. Okay. Well, thank you, Jen. By the way, name's Valzor. I guess I will be back tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good.
And
The barracks, by the way, just take the back entrance tomorrow for the training ground.
Alrighty. I nod and I slowly walk out. And then I guess I head back to the tavern.
All right. So you make your way back to the tavern. Renin, you, for expediency's sake, will also find who you are looking for.
Wonderful. I pick up all the scrolls that we already had talked about.
Yep.
And stash them in my backpack. Great. So, have I found someone that could teach me a cantrip?
How much in characterly RP do you want to do regarding this, or do you want it to just be like your training has began?
I would like to know who it is at least, and if this is a shop or something. Where am I at?
After looking around for a little while, you eventually find enough people pointing you to this sort of researcher that works with the guards, that works closely with the two that you interacted with at the gate before as well.
Oh.
But he's stationed more near the palace in sort of like a makeshift chemist laboratory where he's messing with concoctions of potions, vials, etc. As far as you can tell, everybody that's referred you to this person just calls him the Sage of Immunity. They don't know. They don't explain why. They just say random rumors that they've heard. I hear he's never been sick in his life. I hear he was poisoned and it took no effect. They don't know how he got the title. Just that's something about it is leaning towards immunity, and it's hit and miss. But eventually you make your way towards this sort of chemist laboratory on the other side of the palace than where you've been so far. And as you step inside, what you see first and foremost is just rows upon rows upon rows of sort of like vials of potions and different stations set up that seem to be siphoning liquids from one to the other. You think you see some health potions being mixed with poison vials. You see some poison vials being mixed with what appears to be different kinds of bloods, and they all seem to be funneling into one final vial. Like each set of vials is producing one final potion, and it's hard to tell what they do, if anything, or if they're even safe to drink. And as you're looking around, an individual walks out, and in front of you see a very old-looking elf. Old, wrinkly, no longer
wow.
the pristine youth that you're known for them to almost have for an obscene amount of time. And one of his eyes is kind of gray and colorless. The other eye is sort of like a light blue, almost verging on gray and colorless. One of his ears is like half gone. The other ear is whole. It's a very strange appearance for what you would think of an elf.
Hello?
Eh?
I love that voice. Hello. Are you the so-called wizard of immunity?
Eh?
Do I have to speak louder? Can you hear me?
Eh?
Ugh. Can I insight check him to tell that he's actually he
Sure.
actually can hear me or not? Oh boy. Natural 20. So
He's full of shit.
yeah. She kind of gives a smile. I know you can hear me. I have come to you and of course ask of you
Nope, can't hear you. Shoot.
Uh-huh. Sure you can't. I could offer coin in exchange for you to teach me a spell. Hmm? She kind of like tinks on her little focus that's on her cloak.
How much?
1,000 gold.
Deal. What you want? What? What do you want to learn?
Mm-hmm. So you can hear me.
No, I am telepathically reading your mind.
Well, since you're telepathically reading my mind, what is your name, if I may ask? Mine is Renin.
You can call me the Sage of Immunity.
Sir Sage. I would...
Perfect.
Oh my god.
I want to punch this dude.
She like tinks on her little focus. So I was hoping you could teach me a cantrip. Shocking grasp.
Cantrip.
Aye.
I should have asked for more.
Aye. She smiles.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to start now?
Sure. I have time.
Alright. See that stool? Points to like a wooden stool on the ground.
She sits down, kind of like...
No, don't sit. Pick it up.
She picks it up.
Carry it to that corner. Points at the far corner of the shop.
You better be teaching me.
Yeah.
Insight check.
Okay, you can roll for it if you want.
Oh, 11. No, I didn't get it.
He seems on the level.
My god.
This guy better be not taking advantage of me. Okay. I go over and I put it in a corner. I only put the stool there.
That's it.
She sits.
Perfect. He walks into the back room and leaves. Like a minute later, he comes back out. He has a massive tome and just like slams it on your lap. Read. All of it.
Shit. I should have went and bought what I wanted to buy. Fuck. I should have bought... oh well. I forgot to buy it.
Oh my god.
Can I read what's the cover of this book?
There is no cover. It's just a blank cover, like leather-bound book with lots of what seem to be loosely bound pages. You get the feeling he put this together very haphazardly. This isn't a book you would find in a store.
Alright. She opens the book and starts reading.
The first thing you know or notice is about 80% of this handwriting is illegible.
Illegible. Of course it isn't. So what's this word?
I don't
Oi. You're supposed to be teaching me.
know. If you can't read it, that's not my problem.
It is your problem. I paid you 1,000 gold.
You haven't given it to me yet.
Alright, then I will give you 500 of it. I'll give you the rest once you teach me.
Sure.
Truly teach me.
Sure.
Better not be fucking with me.
Would never do that. Not a second time.
So you admitted that you fucked with me one time, eh?
Maybe.
goodness.
Gold.
What was it? Okay, so 500 gold is 50
50.
platinum?
Yes. Remove a 0. Or remove the decimal point.
Uh-huh. She, not losing eye contact with this guy, slowly takes out, like she's like counting at the back of my... I don't like the fact that, dang it, the fact that I can see him rolling gives me so much anxiety.
Oh my god.
She slowly takes out 50 platinum.
I already got it, thank you. And you see a mage hand carrying 50 platinum away.
What the fuck?
Get fucked. I like this dude. I no longer want to punch him.
Could I see if he is under an illusion?
You can make an Arcana check if you want.
I want to see if this guy's actually this fucking old or he's pretending to be. What is it, Arcana?
Yeah.
Can't freaking see.
Another great way to
12.
test would be to cast Detect Magic, but that takes you 11 minutes.
Yeah. Well, no, well, actually, I slept. So I could just easily use a spell on it now.
That's true.
But does it...
Yeah.
I need to say things. So no, I won't do that. He will hear me.
You're just
He
like,
seems
I
real
am
to you.
detecting magic now.
Huh?
He seems real to you.
Seems. I don't like that.
Could I do a perception check to see that he most definitely got 50 platinum?
Sure.
I'm doing all sorts of checks right now. Oh, hey, not bad. 18.
He got 50 platinum.
And no other additional thing?
He got 50 platinum.
Why won't you tell me any more details to that?
He
He
probably
got 50
more.
platinum.
Okay. I put my 50 platinum back.
Now, I teach. You read.
She kind of like sits on her backpack instead and reads. Just in case.
No.
Okay. How long do you want to read for?
I'll read for 30 minutes and then check around my surroundings.
Okay. You spend 30 minutes reading. You get a couple pages into this massive tome. You look like you're maybe like 5 out of probably
100?
close to 4,000 pages.
4,000.
Holy shit.
And at this point, it's still gibberish to you. He seems to have just gone back to working on his potions while you're reading.
I cast Detect Magic. Is this book magical?
You spend the 11 minutes, or do you...
No, I cast it.
Okay. Yes, that book is magical.
No, you. This book. I'm 100% fucking sure he dabbled in magic. Okay. Okay, you bugger. So, what... Actually, before I say anything, what spell is it? What school? Is it illusion?
What cantrip are you trying to learn?
Illusory script?
Yeah, then it's illusion.
Freaking knew it! This bugger! Oh! Ah, you bugger. Okay. Okay, so Renin's gonna pause and be like... She closes the book for a second. rummages in her backpack, glances at the scroll that she just bought recently, rolls it up, puts it back in her backpack. Sir Sage,
Eh,
can I read your illusory script now? She kind of taps on it.
that's my handwriting.
You're bullshitting me again.
No, that's my handwriting.
I'm sure it is your handwriting that you have manifested to look differently than truly is.
No, that is a grimoire. That's my handwriting.
I'm sure it is a grimoire, but I'm sure it does something else if I actually knew what it truly had written in it.
No, that's a grimoire. I don't know if you know what that is. That book teaches you, dumb rabbit, magic.
Yes, and I know a few a bit of magic myself.
Yes, so read the grimoire.
And I can detect that this book is illusion.
Yet you wanted to learn an illusion cantrip, yes?
Oh no! No! I was talking about the first level spell was illusionary script. Shocking grasp is conjuration.
I asked if you what cantrip you wanted to learn.
Sorry, my bad. I totally fucking effed that up.
Okay, then no, you would see whatever you're trying to learn.
Okay, never mind. That was my bad.
Oh my god.
That was my bad. Okay. What is it?
It still looks just as illegible to you.
Yep, I kind of figured. It's evocation.
Okay, you get evocation off of the book.
Okay. Then never mind. She just keeps reading. About 4 hours.
Right. After about 4 hours of reading, it finally starts to make some sense to you. And it seems like as you're reading more, this illegible script seems to be becoming legible to you. And not in that it's getting to be written more clearly, but that you're just starting to understand what the scribbles mean. In that, like, you know that if he barely lifted the pen up and made a very slight line up, that's his E, and it's just super lazy. And so you're starting to learn this guy's shorthand, and you realize you're learning a lot quicker than you would normally.
Huh. Interesting. So what time is it now that I've spent 4 hours on this?
Like 6.
6. I'll keep reading until it gets to 9 or 10. Or until he kicks me out. It's before 10.
He's not going to kick you out. So if you want to read for 10, then I would say that you can cut off another day because you did 8 hours today.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Anyhow, so jumping back to our bookworms. Well, actually, before we do that, Reyna, you wanted to go look for odd jobs, correct? Okay, never mind, she's eating. Do the bookworms.
Yum.
What are you two doing? Or are you just going through as normal with what you planned with me, Yorglot, and you're just hooked on your books?
Yeah, I'm just getting through it.
Yep. Just going with what was planned.
All right. Cool. In that case, with exception of Reyna, Valzor, you're the only person who has free time left in today. What do you want to do?
Well, like I said, I just wanted to head back to the tavern and just chill out there and wait for the rest of the gang to come back. Probably enjoy the peace and quiet of the room that we have, and just kind of yeah, like I said, chill out while the rest of the gang is doing whatever.
All right. As you go back to the tavern, the hostess that's been in charge of taking care of your room notices, is there anything that I can do for you? Welcome back, of
Uh,
course.
yeah, thank you. Nah, I'm just probably gonna take like a small map. Did a lot of running around, a lot of money managing, and he points to his head, just like brain no worky good.
Oh, my apologies. For our valued customers, I'd be happy to bring up some refreshments, some water, some food, perhaps some company.
uh,
Oh.
uh, I'll just take a water, thanks. And
You don't
I
want
head up to my room.
company.
All right.
No, just kidding.
You head up to the room. About 5, 10-ish minutes later, you hear a knock at the door.
I answer it. Hello?
Hi, I have the pitcher and the glass of water, and she just kind of walks in past you.
Okay. Thank you. I take the glass from her.
Would you like me to pour that for you?
Uh, thanks. Yeah.
She gets very close to you as she pours the water. I couldn't help but notice that your whole group seems reliable. I
Yeah.
might have some favors that I might like to ask of you. Of course, I'd return them in any way possible.
Okay. Shoot.
Shoot, what? What I would do for you,
Uh,
or what I want you to do for
no.
me?
Sorry. Well, saying that me and my family use. Uh, what are your questions or your requests?
Well, and she kind of pushes you towards the bedroom a little bit. It's a little bit private, so let's take it a little bit further away from the hallway, shall we?
Okay. Noticeably, Valzor's tail is just like kind of like curling up in the back, uncomfortably.
Oh no.
As she gets to the bedroom, she shuts the door behind her after you enter. So I
Uh,
have a friend that I'm trying to help,
okay.
but she's currently unable to leave her current position by her own will.
Okay.
Perhaps if some adventurers wanted to help us, then maybe there could be something in it for them.
Okay. Are you asking us to abduct someone?
Well, no, abducting would be against her will, but see, she doesn't want to be where she is right now. So if you were to forcefully remove her from that, she would be thankful. That's not against her will.
Okay. Can I get any more details than that?
Hmm. She gets really close to you and kind of like leans over a little bit. Before I give you any more details, I need to know if I can trust you.
How can I gain trust?
Is Valzer blushing yet? Oh wait, no, he's red.
Yeah, would be able to tell.
Does his cheeks go pale?
No. Does his cheeks go purple?
Sure. Yeah.
Anyhow,
Like, yeah.
so I don't know. You have, well, a beautiful woman in your room, all alone in a inn.
God damn it. Valzor is just, like, he just has this like look of not only shock but also just confusion and uh uh communi- so again I will need to ask how gain trust.
Well, why don't I start by just saying, well, you have me here. You could do whatever you'd like.
Invite
Okay,
her for a drink of water.
Yeah, okay, let's just grab a drink of water, you know, have a good conversation.
-2
She
charisma, by the
sort
way.
of pouts a little bit and sits next to you before smiling. I think I can trust you. You see, my friend is quite beautiful and has been in service to somebody for quite some time that she would like to get away from. But he owns something that keeps her there. An item she's bound to, if you will.
Kind of like a genie in a lamp type situation.
Possibly a little bit more accurate than you might have guessed.
Oh.
And you see, if you had laid a hand on me, I wouldn't have let you near her.
Yeah, I appreciate that you tested me. Well, I know why you tested me. But yeah, of course I wouldn't. I'm not a monster, even though I look like one.
Oh
You don't
no!
look like a monster to me. In fact, I think you're quite handsome.
Oh.
Thanks.
I said you had a fairy sized junk.
Oh my goodness, this is why Eris would have been a bad option.
But now that you know that much, are you in or are you out?
Well, knowing that I can't, my better conscience can't let me just not accept this information and turn it down. So I'm in.
Perfect. The person who holds the item that you would need to retrieve is the Sultan.
Face just Bowser's face just fucking dies. He loses all emotion. He goes from like, you know, like kind of slightly smiling and hoping to help somebody to just dead.
I thought I was gonna fuck it up for us. It looks like Bowser's
Now, you wouldn't
What?
let a girl down, would you?
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Look.
Say you're gonna go get milk.
I
And come to me.
You shush. You're not there.
Look. In a normal situation and circumstance, my better conscience would totally be up for helping, and I would if I had the ability to. But you must know that we are adventurers and we just got here and we aren't wanting to make enemies with the city. And trust me, once we have the ability to, I'm sure we'll try to do something about it. But at our current state, we just can't do that right now. I'm sorry, but just know that I will try to keep my eye out, and we'll try to think of ways to solve that problem, though.
She sort of frowns, but then sighs and stands up and turns to look at you. At least talk to your party about it.
I will.
She leans in and gives you a kiss on the forehead.
Oh,
And I do think you're handsome. Then she leaves.
Thank you for the water.
oh, he didn't stutter.
Long gone.
Oh.
He just thanks for the water.
He has -2 charisma, by the way, so.
Yeah.
And then slowly Valzor melts into the bed. It's like, what the fuck just happened?
I just, after that, I just lay in bed contemplating what just happened and slowly drifts into a nap.
Oh.
Of course.
Alright. So, welcome back, Minnie. What is Reyna doing in the meantime? I know she was out looking for people to ask. Specifically, what are you trying to ask? What kind of people are you looking for?
I don't know. Like, I was gonna do something with the gems, but like everybody's like, hide it, because that's strange.
You can do whatever you would like.
I would like to look for a hospital or like a healing center or something.
Sure. It doesn't take you too long, as you remember when you came into the town with the group, that there was sort of a medical tent. So easily enough, she finds her way back to that tent, makes her way in. It looks like there's a different female there today that's currently working. Specifically, you know that they're at the door. There were 2 different tents. There was one for men and one for women. So you go back to the one for you. As you make your way in, sort of short, maybe mid-neck length, blonde hair, kind of a rounder-faced human, just flipping through some papers. Oh, are you new to town?
She then nods.
And what can I do for you?
Is there an illness with gems?
An illness with gems. Well, it's like a mental illness. Do you crave all of the shiny gems you see?
No.
That's a mental illness?
Going
Um,
crazy, yes. I guess.
Well, if do you feel like a part of you is trapped?
No.
Well, then I don't think so, but why do you ask?
She then walks out of the tent without finish.
Oh my god.
Okay, bye.
She's on a journey to find what the hell happened.
This child confuses all the adults.
Child of few words.
Yes, that's the point.
Okay, so now then who are you looking for? Medicine didn't work. Now we're okay.
She's gonna go to the library.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, hey!
You make your way to the library. The receptionist greets you. And how can I help you?
Mind you, I'm currently a man.
Uh, is there books on illnesses?
Plenty.
Can I see them?
Of course. The entry fee for the library is
Oh.
5 gold.
What about gems?
Plenty of books on those too.
Shit. Illnesses with gems.
A little bit more specific. Probably not as many, but I'm sure we have something. Would you like some help looking?
She then nods.
Do you give her the 5 gold?
Oh, and then
Can you
she-
count to 5?
Yes.
Rena
She.
can count.
Okay.
Yeah, I can count. I know basic stuff. Someone taught her. She then gives 5 gold to Bear, and then Bear gives it to her.
Lovely. She kind of
Or
waves
slobber.
for another person, and you see a very unimposing female halfling walk over that looks kind of like a kid, but you can tell she's older, probably still adult aged. Right this way.
She then follows.
You feel Shadow just like nudge your cheek a little bit, just like curling up.
Hmm.
He's still around your neck. Or on your shoulders? There we go. On your shoulders.
And does she pass Gothra and Balzor? No, I mean
Yorglot? Go ahead and roll a perception check. They
Aries
don't
and
get
Yorglot.
perception because they're not looking up from their books anytime soon.
Wait, so perception?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
I'm just saying those two are not allowed to roll because they would not be stopping reading.
Yeah.
Whoa. 25.
Not yet. We see them.
Holy moly!
Oh,
Yeah, you're the
Jesus.
highest perception person we have in our party.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a natural
Oh,
20,
nat
by the way.
20?
That was a
Oh,
nat
yeah.
20.
Yeah, that
Oh
was.
my
Unfortunately, it was for something very simple as yes, you see them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk by them and then like
It's not like
wave.
I can all of a sudden make more of them appear. So you just walk behind them?
If we pass them.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Wait, is your bear also in the library?
Yes, they let the bear in the library.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The bear is still a cub.
I'm still
Aw.
waiting to ride him. Wait, that sounds
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You didn't have to say that other sentence. It was
Let's
fine.
just slow down here. Ares is the one that's supposed to do that stuff.
Oh my
Not the kid.
Oh my god.
Anyhow. So you walk right past them. Do you do anything or do you just keep going? I don't imagine they
going.
notice you.
I just wanted to wave to that.
Okay, you wave to them. They are face first in their books, not paying attention.
Unless they can roll perception with disadvantage.
No.
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 I'm
Wow.
literally taking a drug that forces me to read.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the other one is Yorglot.
Yeah, Yorglot
Yeah.
never looks up.
Oh, guys, wow.
Are we wrong?
Shut up.
Exactly.
We're right.
But, so you wave and you walk past. Eventually you are led to a table. She goes and grabs you some books. They're very complicated books. Very hard for you to read.
Of course.
Oh wait, can you even read?
I can't read. I can't. I'm gonna go. She's gonna grab all the books and head towards my friends.
Oh no.
She kind of just looks at you confused as you grab the books and stand up and just follows you.
She walks up to them.
I'm gonna be reading.
Is there
some
space
Zen
on the
books.
table with her books?
It's a huge table.
Oh, okay.
First, I'm gonna look at Yorglot and then tap his book, like, as his. Wait, so his face is in the book, right?
Yeah.
He's reading the book. Like, yeah, he's book
I'm gonna-
open, eyes focused on pages, making it so that he can't see the annoying cat next to him.
And he's
Who's still a
also,
man.
you see him he's actually writing something on another
Yeah.
piece of parchment that you can't.
I guess that's what your natural 20 will do. You know that that is Ares off of an instinctual level, even though it's a male.
I'm
You're
gonna
just
put
like,
my
I know.
I'm gonna put my hand in his book to get his attention.
He, God, okay. When the hand starts to come down, he instinctually thinks that it's Ares trying to take his book again, so he immediately grabs all of his shit and pulls it straight towards his chest.
And you're met
Oh my god.
with a child that you know of.
Yes, Reina.
She then I need help.
Oh.
And then she points at the words in the book.
How big are these books that she's holding?
Medical books.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Today's bother Yorglot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Oh, but I so can't be bothered today.
I have useless shit that I don't need to know how to read.
She then
Yeah. Go to her.
runs to her and
And-
opens the book and then points at it. Oh, and she like turns her back to the. Wait, so there's two of them, right? The bookkeepers
Yeah.
following them?
There's like
There's
three
one
now.
with
There's a-
Yorglot. There's one with Yorglot, and there's one with you. There is not one with Ares at the time because she has the ring on that disables all her shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
creep. She's gonna use the book as like a shield from them, and like hovers over it, like and like goes next to a bookshelf so they can't really see, you know, and like
Yeah.
lifts at her glove, showing the gem, and she like points at the book and then the gem. And then she does it like 2 times to like explain.
I'm just imagining this really cute scene.
Yeah.
Rena's adorable.
Okay.
It's
Ares,
weird that I'm
you
shorter.
get pulled away from the book that you were reading. It's fine for the first few moments. She's pointing between the books and the gem, the books and the gem, and you slowly start to feel that itching sensation of I need to read building back up. And you can tell that the book she's holding is some sort of a medical book about illnesses related to gyms.
I start scratching my neck. What do you want?
Oh, the voice got deeper.
How do I lower my voice so? Oh, what do you want?
Oh, that works.
Oh, all right. Give it. Where? Do you want to stay here while I read this for you, or do you want to
She
find
then
other
nods.
things to read as well?
I guess she picks up a book on how the alphabet.
And
On the
we'll teach you the alphabet. All right. Fuck. All right. I open the medical book, and then I pat the chair next to me, and Steve's voice is hurt. And then
Yes.
Would she be rolling for me then? Because she's reading it.
Yeah, I'll just talk like this with Yorglot.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Anyhow, um, I will say, with the size of this book and the effects that are currently on you, you would have to spend 4-ish hours reading.
Oh
4
shit.
hours? Okay.
And that's at twice pace. So if you're reading out loud to her, it's going to be like mostly gibberish to her.
Okay, but is there, would I, like, I know I'm reading fast, but is there anything for me that's just, like, sticks out about, like, dungeons and gems and, like, curses or something?
No, nothing sticks out about that. In fact, the exact opposite. It sticks out that there's absolutely nothing that sounds relevant at all.
Oh.
By the end of this, I'm like, I'll like start, I'll get like halfway through it, and then that's when the fun powder disappears, I think.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I'm like, I really don't think this has anything to do with it. Maybe we can find a different book.
See that nods.
And then I go up to, I say, who got you this book?
Points at the half elf. Alright. I think
Halfling.
that's halfling.
Okay.
Okay.
I get up and I'm like, excuse me, do you have anything to do with like curses and like gem curses or something to do with that?
Yeah, we do. The
Um,
short halfling wanders off to go get a new book.
Okay. And I sit back down and I start skimming through the treasure, or I start skimming through the ABC's book and trying
It's
to help.
It's about at that time that you do that. You see Yorglot closes his book, hands it to his guy, and puts all of the pieces of parchment in his bag, and then picks up this book that's like thousands of pages long and starts reading that.
Are you sure you don't want a sip of my feed juice?
It would go faster. I'm not there though.
You could read very fast. It's spectacular how fast I've been reading.
Oh, question.
Wait.
Does she remember everything that she read?
So you can read faster is the effects of the substance in particular.
It's just how much I'm actually taking in, which is like very minimal. Like I can remember probably like the ideas of things, but not really like information.
Yeah, it's not even just so much that. So it allows you to read at twice the pace, but the retention and the ability to pick out intellectual information from it and understand what you read is based on the reader. So Aries reading twice as fast is still not very effective reading. But
I
you
can read
remember
it out loud to you.
some of it.
Story time? I can
Wait.
read really fast right now.
What would happen if Raina drank some potion?
Oh no.
Oh, well, she can't read though.
She can't read.
You'd go through your ABCs real quick though.
No, you'd be able to zip through the pictures of the letters really quick, but you'd still have no
Yeah.
idea what they meant.
And it would
Ah.
take 12 hours, so you would probably just end up going through withdrawals.
It likely will not help you. Not till you know
Yeah.
how to read. Go ahead though, Aries, and make just an intelligence check for me.
An intelligence. Oof. Okay. It's normal.
Big money, no whammies.
Big money, big money. Come on. Big. Oh, that's a sick 11.
Okay. And then we'll go back to Yorglot being offered the juice again.
No, that's the last thing he said about any of it was the sigh, and he stopped responding.
Okay. Teaching Reina about the ABCs you find very difficult, as it's not new information for you to read. And you begin to start to get itchy, and it's difficult for you to really focus. But it's a new book, and it's a new approach to how to teach it, so it's just barely passable for not driving you insane.
It's the abacadas. The A reading.
Okay.
And I try
Oh.
my hardest
Oh
to
my.
go through the book.
Okay. So you are attempting to speed teach a child how to read.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raina's gotta learn somehow.
A is
And
apple,
it's-
B is bad, C is cat.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Abacada efaga.
Oh, wait, what?
Anyhow.
Lamana.
Okay, anyhow. So, does anyone else have anything that they want to do today? Reina, how long are you willing to sit there and let Ares attempt to speed teach you how to read?
3 hours.
Okay. I'll say in that amount of time, at the very least, you understand a little bit more how words are formed than you did before, but not nearly close enough to be able to really ever grasp the reading concept yet.
Wondrous.
Yeah,
What?
and then after I look up and I look at Yorglot and see how far he is in the book.
How long has it been?
3 hours.
Maybe couple, like 150, 200 pages out of this like 2,000 page tome or book.
Oh man, I taught someone an entire language while you just did nothing. Man, you should have drank this. This is great. This is great. I start scratching my neck, like, feverishly.
I don't know if he's gonna pay attention again.
No response at all.
I could read it for you.
At that little, just from hearing that, he puts his hand like around the top of it and pulls it closer, deeper into his chest.
Oh god.
But it's still reading.
I was right. This is how you makes love, right? But oh fuck. I pick up one of the treasure books again and I try to just start reading those.
Okay. For expediency's sake, unless there's something that Reina wants to do now that she has been attempted to be taught how to read, and it is fairly clear that it is not medical or curse related, these gems in her hand. Is there anything else she would do? If not, then we will just jump to the next day.
No, not really.
Okay. So everybody would go about their evening's business. Eventually, 4 of you would make your way back to the tavern that evening. Closer towards around 1 o'clock in the morning. Yorglot would, I believe, if I recall, is still in the library at this time for a little bit longer, yes?
Yes, he is.
Okay. So the 4 of you would make it back to the tavern. He is still reading.
My potion was 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were there about 1.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it's gone now.
Okay.
So once I stopped reading the book, does this guy look like he sells items? Sir Sage?
You can't tell.
Can't-
No one came in to buy anything. It doesn't look like there's a price tag anywhere. But it definitely looks like things are being displayed.
Huh.
Oh, before I leave, can I try to slip fun powder into Yorglot's canteen?
Oh. If he has it out.
My water skin?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, it's in my backpack.
Have you purchased the new backpack? New bag?
Yes, I have. Yeah, the bag of holding has been purchased.
Is the water skin in that or in your regular one?
No, it's in my backpack.
Okay. Then sure, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Okay, sick.
And I will let Yorglot roll perception on this because he is reading but still conscious of his belongings.
Okay, it's not too bad. It's a 16.
That's pretty fucking good. That's a lot better though. 19.
You feel rifling on your backpack.
I immediately turn around, closing the book at the same time. Do I see her holding like dust and my canteen or my water skin?
You
or-
just see her attempting to fiddle with your backpack right now.
Aries?
I need water. It's been a long time of reading, okay? I've been through a lot of shit. I wanted to fuck a book today.
He takes his backpack off, and you see him reach down and pulls open his cloak and opens up his bag of holding and drops his whole backpack in it. Then you can take another sip of that water you had, couldn't you? And turns around and goes back to reading.
It wasn't. I told you it wasn't water.
Damn.
Wait, you could. Is the bag big enough to be stuffed in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
A backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh.
As long as it's not over the weight limit.
Which it should not be. There's like barely anything in my backpack.
Okay. Yeah. I give up and walk back to the tavern now.
No.
So defeated.
I am. I tried.
Just
I
tried to
so
roofie
hard.
me,
I,
you dick.
I want to give you a big rack. It's my gift.
Jesus.
You could have a place to put your book, okay? And it would be your neck.
I'm not so sure
No, these
about
books
that.
Oh my
books
god.
These books are much too big, anyways.
Not as big as your rack would have been.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
True.
Anyhow. You make your way back to the tavern. The four of you are there. Yorglot is not. Anything you all want to do before you go to sleep?
I see the thing of water in the room.
For the pitcher of water.
Yeah, that was poured for Valzor, and I look. I'm assuming it's like it's still outside his room, right?
It's right next to the bed that I'm in right now.
Okay. I look at you. I'm assuming I probably will wake you up because I see you and I see the water. Say, do you want me to pour you a glass of water?
Uh-oh.
Me still have to sleep is like, sure.
I put in the fun powder.
Oh, you put in the fun powder.
I'll
Yeah.
say go ahead and both of you sleight of hand and perception check because half asleep, he's still conscious. Whether he cares or not is a different story, but at least he gets a chance.
Oh no, I got it too.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. 15.
Oh fuck.
You're too dead to the world. You're in the I don't want to be woken up, and I just got woken up, but I could use some water, so I'm gonna check. And you're like just
And,
waiting for the water to be handed.
Wait, am I in my maid outfit yet or no?
No.
Oh shit. Okay. But I still make a show of pouring the glass of water. And then I
Okay.
give it.
I proceed to drink the water.
Okay. You feel effects begin to take hold of your body that are not water. Do you resist or do you just allow it?
I try to resist.
Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
7, 9. Okay, 9.
Oh no.
Okay,
No.
you feel weird. You begin to shift a little bit. Your body changes. After a few minutes, you feel like you're lighter. You're not as broad-shouldered as you were. Your chest does not feel that much heavier, but a very tiny amount heavier.
Fair.
And your voice is a little bit higher, but that's about it.
What about his clothes? Does his clothes feel looser now?
Yeah, they feel a bit looser. Like, shoulders are smaller.
Aries, what the fuck did you give me?
I gave you water, but you do look quite nice.
Aries?
Yes.
So, what did you do?
You may or may not be a woman for a bit. So have fun with whatever you want to do with that.
Oh man.
I woke up from a nap after getting seduced.
You were seduced?
Uh-oh.
Only to become a woman.
You were
As soon as
seduced?
I wake up. Okay.
Who seduced you?
Who's all back at the room right now?
Well, we're not in that room, but I am
Yeah.
like on the couch in the
Alright.
living room.
Get everybody together that's here.
Oh, I think you can do that.
You see Renin kind of just like thinking to herself as she's sitting on the couch. Oh.
Meantime, I'm just giggling. Like, you just really happy that after like 12 hours of being forced to read because Yorglot wouldn't drink water, that I could easily get Mel.
I like how she's turned that on Yorglot too. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
We run an anti-Yorglot establishment.
Everything is subjective, my man.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Everything's
not.
your fault.
Whether or not it's correct, it is still subjective.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
if
Anyhow,
you'd never told me
moving
to
on.
get out,
I
would
think
drink the
Probably
thing.
on AFK real quick.
Yeah, it's AFK really quick.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then I will just be writing in my
Okay.
journal then.
I'm sorry about that
Like,
interruption. Anyway, I just walk out of the room after getting out of bed, trying to keep my clothes on. I guess I don't know how loose it is. If
That
it's
loose.
okay,
Your
thank God.
shoulders are maybe like a quarter or a sixth narrower and more slender, not much. And your chest is like a cup at best. So
Okay.
it's not a huge shift.
Okay, thank God. Anyway, hello, good morning, good night. I don't know what time it is.
It is nighttime.
Great. So I have
Is
a
it very
quest for
obvious
us.
that his figure changed?
You can hear it, probably.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's noticeable, but it's not like tearing through the clothes noticeable.
Renin kind of just like lifts a brow. Well, actually, no, you just see her lift her brow because her mask is covering her other eyebrow. She just lifts her brow and kind of just like looks in a little bit of a questioning manner, but doesn't question it yet. Yes,
But I got a new quest for us.
a quest.
Earlier,
Is this
earlier,
about you being seduced?
yes.
What? I wasn't
Where's Reyna
expecting you
during
to
all
say
this, too?
yes.
At the
Yeah.
hook?
Reina looks confused, and then she walks over to your
Bowser.
wait, Valzor. I can't fucking these fucking names, and then she sniffs him, seeing if it is him, and then as she sniffed him, she figured it out.
Yeah, I'll say that's easy enough for you to do. You
Is he
definitely
smell?
have the history to be able to sniff somebody out like that.
Yeah.
His scent is
So-
slightly different this time. Sorry.
Earlier, when I got back to the inn here, one of the employees here put me to the test and tried to seduce me, but for a good reason, to see if I would fall for that.
Temptation.
Because, huh?
Test you on temptation, I'm guessing.
Yes, because they have a friend that is kind of in a bad situation involving that kind of thing.
What?
A friend that's involved with seducing.
Is she like a lady of the night? Or what do you
Mm.
mean?
More or less, instead of Lady of the Night, imagine pet.
Oh,
I don't see the problem with that.
of course
It's a
you wouldn't.
problem.
Aries.
It's a problem because, unlike in your case, Aries, it's very one-sided and very abusive.
Oh, yeah, that's not as great.
No.
I would
And
hope so.
unlike you as well, it is also not open to leave. Because the person that keeps her has an item that keeps her tied to him.
Oh,
And the
like
only
a
way
leash.
to get her away is by not abducting her, but taking her against her will
Uh,
with her okay.
uh,
No,
excuse
you
me,
just
you
need to
you
rescue
lost me.
her.
You lost me there
You
for
mean
a second.
rescue.
Rescue, yes.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, yes, that's you know you could have phrased it without the forced
You
part in
made
there.
it sound very
Very aggressive.
questionable.
Sorry. I am just relaying it how I was relayed.
Uh,
Um,
All right.
but
Seems
Missing a
aggressive.
vital information. Where is she?
that's the part that I do not want to tell.
What do you mean? Is it just like the bad
The
part of the
Sultan's
neighborhood? 'Cause-
palace.
What?
What?
What the fuck do you mean, the Sultan's palace?
The Sultan's palace.
Like
She
the,
is
like the Sultan.
the Sultan.
And how the fuck are we supposed to do that?
I have no idea.
Well,
I was
so
just-
did what? Wait,
Ares,
so did she say
Ares,
where or?
Ares, take a seat.
I'm not-
As
I'm
as
not
as
sitting
you are reacting similar to the way I did, yeah. The question is how, and I told her that probably wouldn't be possible for a while, but I'm sure that there are ways to at least not make it as bad for the
Well, can
meantime.
we, if we are going to do something this rash, can we at least wait a couple days so that we can all get whatever it is we needed to get before getting exiled from
Yes.
this place?
Yes.
Sick. Okay.
Well, I mean,
I just wanted to bring it up with you all.
We're
Besides,
kinda
If we're
missing it.
getting exiled anyway. I've got something
besides
I've gotta
Yorglot,
do.
he's probably really
Aries,
good.
before you go on a spree of possibly doing some interesting things, how about we first think about this? We don't have Yorglot here. I'm sure
When
he
is
won't.
he ever here? What?
He's usually here when we're not in the city.
True. He's in the library.
I kind of figured he was. I got my own nose stuck in a book,
He's gonna be wrapped up for a while.
and so will I, quite possibly. But here, it could be quite possible that we could get into the palace on good terms, like,
That is what I'd like to try to do, and that's what I was saying
and we could,
along the lines of.
I don't know, convince, depending on how much good
I could
in
murder
good
the
grace.
Sultan.
No, you don't want to do that.
I could take him out.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't know how
would
many
be such a
powerful
fun
mages he
challenge.
has. And also, you may be killed in the process. No.
Eh.
Renin kind of just
Aries.
like face palms. Why do you sound like you want to die sooner than later?
I mean, I don't really have much to live for besides helping you guys, and if I have to die helping you guys, that's fine.
She like walks over and like gives Eris a little bit of a hug. She has no plate
Wait,
armor,
what?
so it's it's casual. It's like,
What? What is this? What?
it's called a hug.
My shoulders like recede back and like I stiffen up a ton, and like.
Oh,
the
wait,
hair
actually,
just
how
starts standing
tall
up.
are you? Actually, hold up.
I'm
She's fucking
small.
tiny.
Oh yeah, you referred to me.
I'm small.
Where was our chart thingy?
God.
Shoot.
Like way tinier than you.
Just hair.
Oh, there it is.
Like 2
I'm 4'5".
You literally go to like the bottom of my torso, kind of like
Yeah.
to my waist.
Yeah.
Well, how about we don't think of such dire and drastic scenes? You're alive, and you seem to have some fun with us. After all, we have found treasure.
I
Have.
mean, he is very easy to drug. And I point at Valzor.
Oh, so you are the oh, and you
Yeah,
found
he's,
how to
he's
do
more
good,
feminine now.
and you found out how to be quite the trickster, prankster.
Aries,
Sure.
I walk
Yeah.
over as well, and I put my hand on her head, and I'm like, as much as I also want to bust into the Sultan's place, I also know that we probably should just take the slower approach and try to get in on good terms, as Renin was saying.
How do we? Okay, so how do we become friends with the Sultan?
Well, luckily for all of us, I've actually been communicating with guards recently.
Eris is gonna be so pissed.
So hold on. So we have to communicate with guards, right?
Well, not
like guard- like-
entirely.
Well, not
That's
you
Like
the
guys.
city guards,
have.
like people
I
who
have.
enforce the law and like, you know. it's
Is
their
she, like,
job to
visibly
do
shaking?
that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I'm not shaking. I'm just like really just like sidestepping and like moving my feet around nervously.
Aries, yes, I know you're scared of guards. I get it. You're scared of the law. But listen,
Yeah.
just be a trickster and just be on your best behavior. And
Jig-
please tell me.
I don't think you'll understand that I will get arrested.
Aries,
And sometimes being friends with the guard can help you get out faster.
exactly.
Okay, if we can find some cool guards, I'd be fine.
Aries. I need to ask one thing though.
Fine.
Is this
what do
permanent?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
What?
Yeah, it's permanent. So, get used to it. No, I'm kidding. It's like, it should be gone like 15 minutes.
Valzor literally died inside when you said that. Like
Like his soul
tail-
was leaving his
the-
body.
Sorry, her tail dropped. Just fucking dropped to the floor with a like loud thud. Just what?
I see that and I'm like, just kidding. It's like an hour. It's just, it's
You had me
fine.
going for a second there.
Renin,
Don't
let's go.
believe me.
Aries
Why
now.
do you believe me?
Because you're a party member.
Yes, and okay. You know what? I won't lie to you anymore. That's fine.
Aww.
Hmm.
How big
Don't
of a
make that
smile
noise at
does
me.
how big of a smile did Bowser just have?
As the
Uh,
DM, can I insight check my player to see how full of shit Aries is?
I'm not full of shit. Like, I genuinely feel bad because I can, like, it's not so much of a, like, Yorglot just being like, fuck off. It's like Bowser's feelings, like, actually being hurt. And I'm like, oh, god damn it. Can't do that.
But to answer your question, Renin, it was a big smile on the inside, but he really tried to hide it.
Does Yorglot trust us? Hmm?
Mm?
He doesn't trust Aries, so.
I mean,
Why would he?
Aries and him have a rivalry, if anything.
I mean, like, he trusts me to an extent. He trusts my abilities to do things, just not me.
I mean, he gave you a gift. He at least likes you.
Yeah,
Somewhat.
to an extent.
Nobody knows about giving gift except for Aries.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. This is out of character. I'm not saying this in. Anyways, back in
I
character.
also tried
Back
to
in
give a
character
gift.
for now.
Back in character.
So,
So,
anything else you need to say for tonight?
Renin
no.
will kind of like sit down on the floor. Regardless of what we say right now, we could build up a reputation through doing jobs, communicating with guards like Valzor is doing, or just in general doing something that will our name. Either
I have an idea.
is
No.
it good or bad?
It's questionable. I know there's so like when I was going to get some of the things that I wanted today, I ran into a very interesting group of individuals. And they were going to steal a gun. My original idea for tonight was that I was going to call the guards on them and tell them, you know, because I'm such a great person. But definitely not so I could steal the guns that they were gonna steal while they were being arrested. But I do know that they are stealing things currently, and I could go tomorrow with Valzor and report that to get our foot in the door.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, I guess.
Yeah, just know that I'm going to the barracks for training, and
I
It's-
can train. I don't know if I'll be able to reach the
Uh,
bars, but
It's totally not a date or anything.
no. What? Never
Uh,
mind. I'm going
you
by
didn't hear
myself. First, Yorglot gives me gifts, and Valzor is thinking we're dating. This is.
No,
I
not
need to
us.
find.
I'm sorry I made that a little bit confusing. Sorry. It's one of the guards that I met.
Oh,
You're going on a
Man.
date with the guard.
it seems like
Yeah,
Valzor's
I
getting all the ladies.
I just said
Yes.
it's not a date. It's not a date, lol.
Whoa.
Wait, lol? Where did lol come from?
Whoa.
Not a term in this world.
Yeah, I know. It's not, I swear.
Are we playing League of Legends?
Oh no.
Wait, so you're beating up with a guard? Then I won't go. I don't want to intrude.
More or less, I just went over to their barracks today after trying to find some guards. They led me to, or rather, pointed me in the direction of the barracks in order to get access to their training grounds. And in order to do that, I had to talk to this other rabbit folk, Renin.
Yes, there's
Another-
many of me,
Yes.
but not actually me.
And she is going to be watching over me, allowing me to use the training grounds.
Mm.
I wouldn't call that a date.
I know, and that's why I said it's totally not a date.
Hmm.
Uh,
You know, there's sometimes mixed signals when you say that specific sentence, but I get it.
Well, I don't know.
yes.
I
Well, anyway, if you don't want me to go on your not date, then
no,
I
you
won't
definitely
intrude.
can. I'm just telling you the reason I'm going there.
Okay. Well, I mean, can I train there, or is that a like
you'll have
bro
to
code, like one-on-one? Do you want me to go or not?
Yes, you can. You can.
Okay.
Like I said,
All
it's
right. I
totally
don't
not a
want
date.
you to go there expecting to bone down hard and
Oh,
then me
no.
to completely cock block you.
No, it's nothing like
That's
that.
what you were making it sound like.
Okay, to be fair, I don't blame you for thinking that. I may have started this off weird. I'm not good at talking, okay?
Okay. This
Anyways,
is hurting my brain. I'm gonna go to bed.
all right. Good night, you
I am
all.
also
We
going to sleep off this.
essentially the
thing.
end of this conversation was us
Have
trying
fun.
to earn a little bit of favor with the palace, then slowly
Yes.
get our way into it, maybe, possibly.
Possibly.
But Renin will have a talk with Reyna.
Okay, and just to confirm before we move on, Yorglot, you're sleeping in the library tonight, yes?
Yes. You're
Okay.
glad is sleeping in the library
Cool.
tonight.
Just wanted to confirm.
Kind of figured.
What of a nerd.
All right, go ahead and have your conversation.
Once Ares and Valzor went to their rooms, Renin will go down and like sit on her knees in front of Reyna, because I imagine that she's playing with Bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's playing with Bear with a rock.
With a rock.
Exactly.
You Renin will let like signal to Shadow to go down and play as well. So Shadow plays a little bit as well. And so Reyna, about your jewels. Now, the reason why I've been kind of hesitant about you showing them to people, or especially showing them to people outside of our party, is because I don't entirely know what they are, but
So,
I
before this goes any further, just to clarify, in characterly, Renin is only aware of Reyna showing one person her gems in her hand,
Ooh,
the enchanter,
no, she had a curtain. She had a ripped curtain over.
and she took them so that he could see her hands for the gloves.
Oh, I did not know that.
Well, but the party saw it when in the dungeon, didn't they? And
Yeah,
I didn't have
Yeah.
paper.
I'm
But yeah.
talking about her showing somebody else.
Okay,
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's not a whole lot of like precedent set here of her showing people that you're aware of.
oh, I didn't realize she had to take off the ripped curtains to show his. Oh, okay. Well, too late for that now. That happened. um. Alright, so the reason why I don't want you to show it to many people is because I have an inkling that those gems are magical. They probably. Actually, I cast detect magic. Can I feel that they are magical?
Why are you assuming they're magical when I've tried to make every indication that they have no magic?
Yeah, but I. This is Renin thinking that they will unlock at some point.
Sure, and she's welcome to think that at this point in time, if you cast detect magic again, there is no magic. For like the third time.
Okay. So I heard the story from very long ago from a man that was with me traveling. She's trying to use small words. And he told me that possibly the place that we were just at can grant you power. She's trying not to say ascendant yet because she doesn't entirely know if that's true. So the fact that you have that, we don't obviously we know that it's not magical. I can sense that there is no magic in there. But I don't believe anyone really has gems in their hands. So I think people will question it and not like it and would want to know more. And maybe even take you away from us because you have them. So be careful of who you show them to.
She then nods like 3 times to show that she fully understands.
Okay. Good girl. I just don't want you to be taken away.
Mama Rabbit.
Aha. Especially because I'm sure Bear would be very sad. But yes, be careful. Try not to show. If aside from the person that made you those gloves, do not show anyone your hands.
She then nods multiple.
Okay. Good job.
Yes.
And she kind of just rubs the top of her head. Well, I'm going to go get some sleep. You can play with Shadow if you wish. And she kind of just leaves him there.
Reyna then heads to bed also.
All right.
Okay.
Then close.
Aries, are you going to try to steal a gun tonight?
Oh, was it
Wait.
tonight?
No.
No?
No, tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
I'm
No,
just
tonight-
asking.
Tonight is.
They
Yeah,
were
no.
going to go tonight.
Yeah, because my plan at first was to go and get the guards, tell the guards that they were stealing, and then while they were being arrested, I steal the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
But
then that would be
it's
going
too
tonight.
late. Yeah, but it's too late and I'm tired. I've just read it
Okay.
for 12 hours.
You
Not doing that.
did. Brain power is not
So-
computing.
You all finish your days off. You all head to bed. Yorglot sleeping in the library with his books. The other 4 of you sleeping in your nice room at the inn. The sun rises the next morning, Reyna being the one that doesn't have to sleep a full 8 hours. You are up and ready to go first. Bear's already sort of starting to stir as well. Shadow, being an arcane creature, is already awake and still kind of playing around and cuddling up with your foot as Renin had left Shadow with you before she went to bed. Is there anything that you would like to do in the morning?
No, not really. She's gonna wait for everyone else.
Okay. So then everyone else begins to wake up. Yorglot begins to go through the day that I know that he has planned. For the rest of you, for expediency's sake, we're going to do today a little bit differently in that when you want to do something, so like for example, Valzor going to the barracks, I'm going to have you just make some rolls based off of what you're trying to accomplish while you're there. So for like training, I'll have him make like an athletics check or maybe some attack rolls, things like that. And depending on whether they succeed or not, depends on how in depth into that we go, or whether it's just you went and you were training for some time and that's all you were able to get out of it.
Okay.
So, to kind of speed through it, we'll start with Valzor, because we know for sure going to the barracks to talk to the guard. Ares is coming with for that, yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. When you are there, what is your top 2 or 3 goals of that you're trying to accomplish?
First of all, see if Ares can or talk to a guard about the gun issue, the stealing. Then after that, I would imagine seeing if Ares can join for training and then training.
Okay. So, the first issue, Ares, what exactly are you going to tell the guard when you see them?
I'm gonna say, I was stuck reading at the library for a bit, but I walked past a shadier part of town with, and I overheard people talking about stealing guns.
Okay. Go ahead and make a deception check.
Okay. Sick.
Oh god.
Ooh, that's a 12.
You still beat them, so you're good.
Okay, good.
They seem to nod. Thank you for the information. They inform you that they are going to look into it. They don't say anything else about it, and 2 guards are sent out off on their way to go try to investigate. You have the feeling that they have a good hunch of who might have done it, and so they're going straight there.
Okay.
So then the next part, seeing if she can train. I will say after that, not even a problem. Yes, she can come to the training grounds with you.
Alright. And then I guess I'll find Jen and then get ready to train.
Okay. As you walk in to the training ground, you can see that there are various guards scattered throughout the sort of large arena, several of which are sparring with straw training dummies that are sort of just bound together. The swords are stabbing and sliding in. Different people are training with different weapons: daggers, swords, scythes, sickles, sabers, rapiers, all sorts of different weapons. A couple are also sparring. You see, like, for example, an individual with a sword and a shield currently sparring with a magic user, trying to work on being able to get closer to those that are more adept at handling ranged fights. And then you see Jen, who is currently doing some push-ups in the middle of the large arena. She has no soldiers currently near her, and laying next to her size is a rather large war axe that is about as tall as she is, with
Holy.
a blade that looks about as heavy as your lance.
Wait. So, question: is it bigger than what Renin had?
A little bit.
Oh,
Let's
frick!
see who's getting crushed tonight. R.I.P. that Aries A. Good catch.
So you walk up to her, I presume.
Mhm.
What kind of training are you going to try to do?
I look over to Ares. Do you want to do sparring or do you want to attack a dummy?
I don't want you hitting me. I'll
No.
die.
No, not with my actual weapon, silly. Like with wooden ones.
Like, okay,
Jen
we
kind of
can
laughs.
try.
Sparring with not your real weapons, you won't learn anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to blow up and die right now. Yeah, I'm good. No.
I can stop short.
Stop short. What?
And cleaving you in two.
Oh.
I don't have to kill you. I can, leave a scratch.
Ooh. Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, wait. Are you two sparring each other? Or are we sparring each other? I look towards Ares. Or am I sparring you? Looks towards Jen. Or
I think both of you could spar with me. It would make things interesting.
I look towards Ares. Okay.
I'm alright with working together.
Okay, sure.
I unsheath my short sword and a dagger.
I pull out my new brimstone lance.
She slowly picks up the great axe, and as she sets it on the ground, you can see just how large the blade of it is, to the point where it looks like it might take all three of your weapons that you currently have out to block it effectively. All right. Well, don't keep me waiting. Go ahead. So both of you go ahead and make an attack roll.
Fuck.
Nat 20.
Wait, really?
What does that?
Oh,
Hold on. Hold
today.
on. What does that give you?
What do you mean?
What is your actual roll number?
23.
That does not
23.
hit.
What?
She doesn't even have a shield.
What?
Nat 20s are not critical success, automatic successes. They're just criticals.
Fuck me, dude.
Really?
We have somebody in our party with an AC of 25. We can't be too
True.
shocked that somebody else is pretty high.
Well, the thing is, it's because I have 2 shields and a +1 plate.
And this woman is the captain of the guard.
That's fair. Never mind. What am I saying?
One of the biggest cities in the kingdom.
Well, then I
Oh, you
damn.
got.
Oh, there
You
they
fuck!
are.
You got you the captain of the guard. It didn't click that it was the captain.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Good luck.
Oh, I got a nat 2.
Oh.
Okay, that does not hit.
Yeah, we're 7.
You would get a 25 though if you were to get a nat 20.
Yeah.
All right. So, you take some swings at her, and Valzor, you swear that you should have landed a hit. But right as you're about to hit, she does a very unusual block that you didn't see coming as she pulls the sort of shaft of the lance up and just places that against the tip of your lance so perfectly that it doesn't slide off to one direction or the other, but instead just stops it like a shield.
And I'm
Damn.
just scared of Big Lady. Oh god.
Is that all you got? Go ahead. I'll give you a couple more tries before it's my turn.
You're
Uh,
back.
Oh boy.
Okay. Do
Good
you
luck,
want us to
guys.
keep rolling? Then?
I'm gonna
Yeah, you can
roll-
both make another attack.
Obviously.
Ooh, a
I'm
nat
not gonna hit.
3, dog.
That definitely does not hit.
Yeah.
Mm.
27.
27. What?
No,
Or Bowser.
no, I got
19
what?
for Valor.
Nine-
19
What?
for Valor.
Why did it say 27? Is my thing broken?
I
Usually-
think so. If you're just saying 27.
I mean, if you
because
look at
it
my
would be
stream, you could
27.
see my rolls.
Yeah. Anyhow,
23.
obviously a 19 does not hit. You know this.
Mhm.
You're getting the feeling that she is a lot more capable than you initially thought when you accepted this challenge. As she's kind of sidestepping Ares as if Ares is almost moving in slow motion right now and blocking your
my-
lance with now her hand.
Oh!
She just kind of
Full
grabs the
metal
round portion of
alchemist.
it.
Holy.
And you guys will learn a thing or two with this.
One more try.
I've learned a thing
Then
or
it's my
two,
turn?
so I've seen a thing or two.
I will not give up!
What
19
the fuck
again.
are you?
Just the captain.
Just the cap. No, I do not hit. That is a solid 11.
Okay, better. You seem to starting to gain your momentum, and she kind of actually has to pay more attention now. But again, she just kind of reaches out, and as she's now focused more on you, Ares, just without kind of even looking back towards Valzor, again grabs the tip of the lance and prevents it from hitting her. All right. So it's my turn.
I suppose so.
I guess.
All right. You seemed interested in the idea of a scratch. How bad of one do you want?
A pretty one.
A pretty one. Okay.
You don't know.
Does a... Well, I'm not even going to ask, but you should still know for the sake of knowing how this is going to pan out. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah, 27 hits.
Oh no.
Does a 29 hit?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a 32?
My armor class is 13.
I know.
They hit.
But just so you know the rolls that she's capable of doing,
Sick. Oh man.
you take 3 points of slashing damage as she does first a diagonal line down on your arm with this, again, enormous great axe. Just ever so slightly gives you about a 1-inch cut on your arm down,
Sick.
and then a 1-inch cut on your arm up to make a V. And then the third swing is just a very gentle sort of M-like shape to complete a heart.
Damn.
Oh. My goodness.
Oh,
She gave you a tattoo with that thing.
That's
Don't worry, I
pretty.
didn't forget about you. Would you like to try?
Uh-oh.
Help!
he wants a pretty one too.
Or, I don't know, he seems like the brave type. Would you like a battle scar instead?
Hit me.
Yes,
You got
man.
this.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's gonna leave you at like 1 HP.
I'm here to train!
Okay,
Oh,
I'm not pulling the dice.
No, you did not roll a nat 20, did you? You rolled. You rolled a fuck nat 20, didn't you? Hold
You
on a
can
second, I'm
come
gonna
confirm.
Get ready, your new character.
Yeah.
This is how I get sent.
goodness.
This is how I get sent to heaven, guys.
This is
I'm
how
just
you
trained.
die.
Yep.
This is the day that I die.
It's a nat 20.
Okay.
It is a nat 20. Oh.
Just pray for a second, you know. As
Good
the
luck,
axe
Valzor.
coming down on my head, just, you know,
Oh, no, no.
good life.
Oh, please don't
just
tell me you just
cackling.
rolled all high damage right now. You fucking did.
You know what? I only took 3 points of
did.
damage. It's fine.
Da-dee-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
As the
Da-da-da.
axe is just coming down on me, I'm just like, you know what?
What
Actually, I think
do
I can't withstand that.
Do you seriously kill Valzor? Please don't.
I'm just cackling.
No, but that was
There's just
far too fucking close.
there's just blood running down my arms, and I'm cackling at seeing this massive lady about to just
So-
absolutely obliteration.
Oh no.
You know when the Hulk grabs like Loki and he like
So what are you wielding right now,
flings
Valzor?
him back
Just a
and
lance?
forth?
Yeah.
You don't have your shield equipped.
Nope.
I mean, it's a nat 20 after all.
I will give you two options here. One, the lance can break, or two, this is gonna hurt a lot.
By a lot, do you mean death or not?
Oh, you can't.
Well, so
you don't know.
So the natural roll is a lot, and then it doubles.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh my
So
god.
What
This
lance
is not
are
a
you
date,
using?
by the way. This
Die,
is not a
bitch.
date.
What lance are you using right now?
The brimstone one, the one
Oh
that we
no!
just.
And he just got.
The one that... You can buy yourself a new one if you risk it.
Can I try to like trip her?
I don't think that's a good
I'll
idea.
tell you what. You can attempt to help and split the damage.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
I'll try to like help catch the axe.
Okay. So Ares,
Oh
watching death imminent coming for Valzor,
I start giggling and then I realize, oh fuck, like, this is not good.
decides to jump semi in front of this axe. So this damage is now split. The roll for the damage was 33. Doubled is 66. Plus
Wait,
then
I can
12
die.
from her plus 4.
You would have killed Valzor.
So that is 78
I could
damage
still
split two
die.
ways.
What was
I
it?
have 26 hit points.
The 78 is
Split
a little
two.
bit under 40, so you are both unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy.
I would like to point out that Ares was 3 points
From dead,
literal death. Yeah,
From dead, dead. So
Three
how you
points
get
of
dead
damage,
dead
right?
is like your points and then add points to it. That's if you get hit once and go into the negatives at the same amount of points that you have
I
in
wanna
total,
go
you'll be dead dead.
training.
This ain't trading anymore.
So just to recap, what happens is you see the axe slowly start to glow, and you're laughing like, "Oh, this is funny," and then you realize, wait, no, she actually believes he can handle this, and you see the power in this swing, Ares, and you go,
Yeah.
"Oh fuck, I think that
Fuck.
might kill him," and so you decide to like help and glance the blow, and then it's just blackness for both of you as you go unconscious.
Oh. And we're both at what? What
You
are
guys
we
are
at?
unconscious, so you
Okay,
guys are
zero.
both at 0.
Zero
We're
HP.
knocked the fuck out.
And every
Within
step that we
seconds, two
die.
medics run over, and they heal you. You both regain 14 hit points.
Okay.
Well, that was disappointing. But I suppose there's some things that I should teach you if you want to not die.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're here.
Oh, what I said hit me. You know I didn't mean to kill me, right?
I legitimately thought you were quite the
No.
hero and would
He
be able
looks
to withstand
very
it.
strong. He looks very strong.
I,
He's a very soft boy. If just
I said I was fast, not strong.
I will.
I thought you would move.
I tried. Footing gone. Lost. It did.
How would moving even help once she hit the AC with a nat 20?
It's
Well,
narrative. It's
Na-
narrative.
narrative.
The
Okay.
point is, she's like, I thought you could handle this. I didn't think you were just going to get obliterated.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the reason we're here. Now you can see what we mean by we need courage.
And that's why I
course.
suggested wooden weapons.
Well, like I said, could have stopped short. You're the one that said hit me.
Wrong
I
words.
didn't mean
Baby,
kill
baby,
me.
one more time.
Hit me,
thought-
baby, one more time.
Listen here, Jen. I thought by hit me, I thought, oh yeah, like just give me like a deep cut. I'm used to doing that. I have to cut myself to use spells and shit. I didn't think you would try to end my life and then some.
How am I supposed to know what your life can take?
You're the head of the guard!
Voice crack
And
was
you
perfect.
seemed capable.
Ah!
Police
He's a
brutality.
special kind.
Oh my
We have two options here. One, you can accept the compliment that I thought you were capable. Or two, we can get caught up on this, and at the end of the day, it just winds up with you being incapable.
Okay.
I'll
Anyway. Just spot.
Anyway,
just
we're
continue on
Alfred
with the trip.
stands up, and just is like, thank you for the compliment, I guess.
Aww.
Now, would you like to learn something?
Yes, please. I don't ever want to feel that again.
Yes, as I'm still just
Just
like
getting
holding
flashbacks.
myself together.
The healing magic seems to have pieced you together pretty well.
Wait, is this the first time that you got knocked out?
Yeah, that was the first
Wait,
time.
really?
Okay,
I think that was
so,
the third
I
time
just
for
want to
me.
point out, not only did I nat 20,
You.
out of the 3 dice I rolled, I max diced 2 of them, and the other one was near max dice.
Oh my god.
So what you're saying is that there was actually a chance. It's just the dice were not on my side.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. You had a chance. Just luck was
No
not.
chance. Flew out the window as Alor just nat 20s.
If I didn't jump, you'd be actually dead.
I look over to Ares and I just literally pick her up and give her a hug. Thank you for saving my life and my
Why does
soul.
everyone keep hugging me? This is.
Deal with it. You saved my life.
Ugh, just put me down. I want to fight.
Okay. Anyway,
Good reasoning.
moving on.
Now,
Jen,
I don't think that you'll learn a whole lot by being on the other side of my blade. So let me call people more to your
Standard.
style.
Yes.
Though I am disappointed. I really had hoped that you would have been able
Oh
to catch me.
shit! You know,
We
Renin
will
would have been
scratch you
so
one day.
great against this chick.
you know
but-
what, Jen? I tell you this. I will get good. I will get good.
I will
We
get
do
good.
have someone in our party who does look very similar to you. I do think that you guys would be friends. You seem to
I
have
will
the
be-
same
I would
intense
love to meet
aura.
them.
Oh no. I'm a fucking
But
tank now. I don't
for
deal
now,
damage anymore.
She kind of whistles, and for Valzor, a sort of mounted rider comes trotting through. They're currently riding a war horse, and on the
Ooh.
war horse you see a sort of middle height half elf that is currently wielding a lance and a shield.
Oh,
I
that's
think
cute.
that he might be of use to you. Just let him know what you want to learn, and he can start training you. How long will you be in town?
For at least another 4 to 5 days.
All right, perfect. Then come back at least for an hour each of those days, and I'm sure you'll see some improvement.
Will do.
More time you can spare, the better. But at least an hour.
I'll most likely be here for at least 3.
Perfect. And for you, I didn't catch your name.
Aries.
Aries what?
Like, oh, familiar.
Interesting. I'll have you train with this individual. And she snaps her fingers, and you just see sort of like a black shadow drop from the ceiling about 30 feet above you.
Whoa.
Without even a word, this individual just kind of nods, and they're wearing a long, tattered black cloak that goes to the floor. And when you try to get a look at the face, it feels like there's a magical shadow over the face.
He looks cool.
Man of few words, but I think he'll do wonders for you. Again, at least an hour. More is better. At least an hour.
Yeah, I'll definitely be here for more than that.
Also, a bit of advice for you. The cat one.
Yeah.
If you
yes.
have business with the palace guards and not the town guards, don't use your last name.
What? Can I insight check her?
Sure.
Oh god.
15?
She seems to be trying to give you a warning of some form.
Was I in earshot of that or no?
She's not being stealthy about it.
Okay.
I look at Valzor.
I kind of just give you a confused look, just like
I look just as confused back.
and I now go with the knight on the war horse.
Okay. So your trainings are relatively successful for the several hours that you are there. Valzor, what you seem to be learning is how to wield a lance in a way that is more precise and more dexterous rather than just relying on your strength to jab. When you're on a horse, it's easier because the horse's momentum does all of the work for you. But wielding it without the horse makes it significantly more difficult in that you have to provide the force for the stab. And they're trying to show you how it doesn't require your strength to do this.
Okay.
Ares, you start to slowly get a crash course on how to be stealthier than you originally thought you could be, to the point of bending shadows.
What? I start bending shadows?
You haven't succeeded yet, but you have seen it successful.
Oh.
And that is what you are attempting to be taught right now.
Man, you should talk to
Hell
that dude.
yeah.
He sounds cool.
Yeah. I'm a shadow bender.
Hey, no, you're not allowed
And
to
that
bend
is the end
shadow.
of that. So, again, Yorglot, I don't know how much you want to do with your character, but I know we have like 90-ish% of this planned out until at least this evening. So is there anything new that's came up that you want to do today? Anya.
I think he AFK'd.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
there
I'm
he is.
here. Sorry. Was in the middle of drinking when you said my name, so.
Oh.
Of course, it's always like, I'm not able to reply. Fuck, he said my name randomly.
Yeah. The waiter walks up as you put a piece of food in your mouth. Yeah, yeah. No? Nobody Nobody gets that? Okay.
I get it.
I did, but I'm not laughing at your jokes.
Aw.
Okay, fuck.
Wow.
Well, anyways, he asked you a question, Onion.
Sorry, what was the question?
Are you anything changed? Anything you need to do that's different from what we planned, or are you just waiting until this evening? You had a little bit of time to play with if you're like, I thought of something I need to do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give any context to anybody, but I go by about a gallon's worth of leech blood.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta watch that.
I am not gonna say anything about it, but like, I just need a lot of leech.
Okay, guys, I need those VODs. I need to upload everything and fucking upload Yorglot's journey because I need to know.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But other than that, no, it's all the same stuff. Just a bunch of
Well,
Why do you
so
keep
I can tell you right now, the purpose that I think you are thinking you need it for, you don't need it for that, as it exists within the thing
Okay,
itself,
okay,
and
okay,
it's not needed for
Don't,
you.
What
No,
is this?
Then never mind.
Huh?
Never mind. I don't need
Okay.
leech blood.
Okay, cool.
I need leech blood now.
Okay.
Also,
Bless
that would
you.
probably be very difficult to find in a desert. Just
Yeah,
saying.
but you know, I was searching. Who knows
No,
what was out here?
I
But
know.
it's okay. I don't need it. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my escapades.
Okay,
Well, I have a thing that I wanted to do.
what do you want to do?
So before I go to
Study again.
study again, I want to see if I can find those glasses.
Sure. You go back to the enchanter for that.
Okay, I'll go back to the enchanter then. Hello, August.
Ah, what can I do for you?
I was inquiring if you have a magical item that, I don't know, like glasses that allow you to read faster? She doesn't know that Eris had the drug, so.
Hmm. You know, that has been quite popular lately.
Oh, you
That
have
is-
some?
I don't know if I have any on me, but I paid a good amount of money for the enchantment procedure for it. I should be able to at least replicate a new pair for you if I'm out.
Oh.
Shit. I probably should have gotten those for your lot.
Well, how much would the replication process be? Or, well, actually, first go, guess go look if you have any.
He wanders into the back room, rifles around for a bit, comes back out. I have a pair of broken ones.
Oh. Is that hard to repair?
No, not particularly, but the broken ones would be a good amount cheaper, as they don't work.
I would like
Yeah,
them to
I
work,
would hope
though.
Then you'd be looking at 850 gold.
Oh, well. Is that for repairing it or buying the new ones?
That is, we're buying new ones.
You know what? I feel like that is valuable for me, especially, and possibly another person. So, sure. I will put in what was it, 850?
That's correct.
And that is with the discount too? Okay. Is
Would you like me to remove the discount?
I want the discount. Thank you.
Okay.
How? Wait, she's like doing some math now. Like, how much do they cost normally? Well, it's 20% off. Fuck. What would 20% more be? Anyways, 85 platinum.
Off point, but there's a firefly on my keyboard right now.
There's a firefly on your keyboard?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Anyhow. 850. Perfect. So, one pair of glasses. I'll add that to your order. We'll say maybe an extra day for those. Those are a quick enchant.
Hmm.
The materials are a bit pricey, but
How far away did you have to get the enchantment? Delivery.
that is my secret.
Cool. Alright.
Unless you'd be willing, of course, to forgo your discount for information.
Nope, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I am very sure.
It doesn't have to be the full 20%. We could say make it an even 1,000 gold, and I'll tell you.
She kind of just like blinks. I'm pretty good.
A wizard knowing how to do enchantments and where to find them is always a good idea.
Yes, and a wizard can also find some information in books.
Of course. But you know there's no better way to learn than from the source itself.
Yeah, and I'll learn it from the source that you make me.
That would be tricky, but good luck. I wish you the best.
That is what I'm going to try. I did not say that I will succeed, though.
Anyhow, an extra day. Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Mm. Does he have any weird knickknacks around?
He does seem to have some unusual items, yes.
I'm curious of what unusual things you have around.
Well, I have some toys that I made from when I was a little bit younger. They're more playful in nature. For example, I have this, and he holds up what looks like a dice,
Oh,
but instead of like numbers on the dice, you instead see animals, like the heads of animals, and he rolls it, and it lands on a cow, and the dice moves.
oh, Renin kind of smells. I feel like someone would really like that.
If you're talking about the little one, I can make one that has a bear sound.
Oh, is it only cows?
Well, it has 6 sides, and there's 6 different animals, and you will notice, and he flips it around, this one has a cow, a dog, cat, a bird, a penguin, and an otter.
How much is it usually?
This one, 50 gold. A custom one, 70. With the discount, of course.
Before I purchase it, any other cool knickknacks? Any other toys that are interesting?
Oh, I have a good practical joke, one I think your party might like.
Oh no!
He picks up what looks like a horn,
Uh-oh.
and he points it at you,
Uh?
and he blows into it, and you hear a fart from behind you, like you farted.
Oh no! This would be fucking bad to give Eris, but Renin's like,
Imagine being in a dungeon and you come face to face with like, a big king or something, and you just like and like a fart behind them. Like they take that as a sign for battle.
Oh no! No. She kind of Renin's a little like cracking up a little bit and is like, how much for that one?
This one is very cheap. It's only one illusory effect. It's 25 gold.
It's like a megaphone. It's a megaphone.
You know what? Sure. I'll grab both of them with the custom bear one.
All right, perfect. So that would bring your total, let's see, to 95. Are you interested in any others? I have, for example, this music box. He pulls out a music box, and there's a male and a female standing on this box that begin dancing and twirling around. But the song sounds way too playful to be a music box. It doesn't sound romantic, but it looks like they're dancing ballroom. And after about dancing for a better half of the minute of the song, it ends by the guy just flipping up the dress. And then that's the end.
What in the...
Oh my god.
Did you make this?
It is a great gift when you want to be slapped.
Yeah, give it to Grandma.
You see, I thought somebody that I was close to would enjoy my humor. She didn't. So now I'm trying to sell it.
Oh.
Oh, rip.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no, it's fine. If she doesn't get my humor, I don't want her anyway.
Oh. I mean, fair. But I'm good with the two per.
Oh, you're a wizard, yes?
Possibly.
You had me make a shield with a spell book in it.
Yes, I am.
Have you heard of the cantrip message?
Yes, I believe so.
I have a prank message.
Oh no.
So it is a copper wire, the same materials that you would use to cast message.
Aha.
But message is enchanted into this copper wire to let you cast message. But the only message that it can cast through this wire is, you can reply to this message.
Oh my goodness.
And there's no target, so they're replying to nothing.
Oh.
Why?
That's...
Why?
Oh my. You have some very fascinating ideas, I must say.
This man is... What drugs is he taking?
You can reply to this message. I'm sorry, the receiver cannot hear your message.
Actually.
Or you remember those explosive arrows I sold? Yes?
Eh?
I have this, and he grabs a giant looking one of those.
Oh no.
That's like the size of his torso.
Whoa.
With like a fuse that's like maybe wrapped around it like 20 times. So probably like a 15-foot fuse.
Oh, please don't tell me that's a firework.
You can set this on the ground,
It's a firework.
unwind the
my
fuse. Any amount of fire at the tip of the fuse will light it. It will take approximately 3-ish minutes for it to go off, and then it does nothing.
No!
Oh!
That is such a cock block.
Oh!
No.
Well done.
That's so mean. What the fuck?
And also, it is absolutely not magical. There's
Yeah,
nothing
what?
magical about this.
Oh my goodness! I will say, you have very interesting ideas. Some are very dissatisfying. That one being one of them. But
I have a way I use this for myself that I think you might appreciate.
Uh.
If somebody tries to rob my store, I light it and tell them they have 3 minutes to get the fuck out.
Oh.
Fair.
That is a fair thing. Sadly, I don't know if that will help with protecting a camp. In the middle of the wilderness.
It might help, with pretending to attack a camp.
If the ruse works. Possibly. You are indeed a top-tier businessman, I shall say.
My motto is fresh off the forge. My second motto is no such thing as too stupid of an idea.
You know what? I enjoy that second idea.
Actually, that's a fucking lie because he didn't want to do my decanter, okay? That's a fucking lie.
Wait, no, he gave you the. He did.
He didn't want to sew it
he
into
didn't
the
want to
maid's
sew it into
dress.
the dress. He's a fucking
Oh.
liar. He's a businessman and a con artist. Don't trust him.
Well, for the time being, all these items are very lovely, but the ones that I wish to have are more gifts, so I would rather just purchase the two. For now.
Very well.
Huh?
Very well.
Okay, so what was it? 75?
95.
95.
75
95.
plus 20.
Yeah, 95. Okay. Ba-ba-da.
And the horn he hands you, it's already done.
So I'll just do 5 gold and 9 platinum.
Okay.
There you go. Bam! I'm finally lower than 10k.
Oh my god.
Alright, anyhow.
Okay. Oh. Where's Rena? Actually. Frick. Who did Rena follow?
Or did she go off on her own
She
again?
went on her
Oh,
own.
she went off on her own. Okay, never mind then. I will,
I don't know. Middy's AFK most likely, so.
yeah, probably. Okay, but anyways, I'll go back to the tavern.
Either way, she also said she didn't really have anything she wanted to do today.
Yeah.
So, anything else that anybody wanted to do today?
I,
Or
Getting beat
Aries.
up by big lady.
Nope.
I'm
Or not
going
big
to
lady,
go
Shadow Man.
learn from my book after I put the toys away in my room.
Okay, what was Aries saying?
I'm being beat up by big lady.
You are
Or I mean,
training with Shadow Dude.
training with Shadow Dude.
Yes.
Okay.
You were beat up by Big Lady, but
Yeah.
only when Big Lady looked like she was about to kill your party member.
Yeah, I am also just training as well.
Anyhow. Yeah, then if that's it, then we will fast forward to the end of the day. To when everyone is back at the tavern. Including Yorglot tonight.
Oh, you're glad.
But we have to wait for Reyna to be back for this, so let's take a very quick bathroom break.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
Break time.
Alright.
Break time.
Cheez-Its.
Ew.
What?
Jesus.
What happened?
The Cheez-It snapped.
No.
What do you
Why?
mean?
Stop Cheez-It abuse.
What do you
Fucking
mean?
Valzor snapped, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his spine snapped in like
Man was
6
almost about to be
places.
cleaved in half until Ares used her body to stop the cleave in half.
You literally would have died, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
you're dead.
They would have to have used a revive spell on you.
Which they would have.
Yeah. I
To
was
be
like,
fair, yeah.
okay, yeah. I was like, okay, there's no way I would actually die here. Like, I know that Alorn, like, is like gonna.
There is a way you could die here.
Okay.
But,
I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
You just got vibe
I'm
checked.
Gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. And then it turned into, no, wait, we're in a training ground. No way that they'll murder me right
Yeah,
here,
no,
right?
you got murked right in front of my salad.
Oh my god.
Like legitimately, yeah.
Yeah, you got shit on, bro.
Get shit on.
Get shit on! Get shit on!
Your ass! Your ass! Want me, you pussy!
Oh my god.
I didn't realize I'd have so many people coming to the library with me today, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. You can't be alone ever. That's not how that works. I love how one of us
Perfect.
is just like,
Welcome
we
back.
want to do normal things, but...
Mm-hmm.
welcome back.
We are, unless there is anything that you were going to do that day, at the end of that day already.
Reina.
I don't know.
It's fine. You don't have to have a whole plan for every day. It's just if there was something, then you can do something.
If not, we just continue to the next day.
Oh,
Let's just continue.
Right. So, it is around... What time was it when we finished? Like 3:30 in the morning?
yeah,
Sure.
about 3:30 a.m.
Yorglot has finally returned to the tavern. You have one more night booked with the tavern. And he is walking in. Who is awake at 3:30 a.m.?
Surprisingly, probably me, because I realized I haven't started, writing my spells in my book yet. So I'm gonna start doing that.
Okay.
I'm out.
I'm also out.
I have my door open with a light.
Is Reina awake?
Wait, what time is it?
3 a.m.
And did we go to bed? What time?
Probably
About
10. I don't know. Depends on when the other two came back from their training.
They would have been early afternoon, late afternoon, because they were only there for 3 hours.
So whenever you want to go to bed.
Then I'll be awake, but I would be just like chilling on the floor.
In the living room?
Yeah.
Meditating.
Yeah,
She
remember,
doesn't sleep in
she doesn't
bed.
actually sleep. She doesn't sleep at all. She just sits there and meditates.
Yeah,
And
elves
now-
are cool that way.
Yeah. Okay, well, for the people who can see it, Yorglot comes into the inn.
What?
Into the room, the inn, whatever. He comes
Yeah.
into the inn. And, I mean, are there lights on? I assume not, probably.
There's
Yeah,
probably a few candles lit or something.
Yeah, Renin has her candles lit up, and she has her door open because she's not asleep yet.
Well, he immediately sees Reina, obviously, because she's sitting there in the middle of the living room.
Oh yeah.
Reina, are you awake?
She gets up and nods.
We have to wake everybody up.
What?
He then signals Bear to roar
Oh! To roar?
really loud.
Little
Yeah,
baby
you know,
boy.
like Bear.
He's still
I
a little
can't-
cub
You know,
though.
like bear.
Oh.
Can't wait for the little. that comes through.
So, Bear takes a deep breath, and you watch his little chest puff up, all proud and ready to roar. And it starts out, the first one is kind of just, and that's it. And then the second one is like full on, like Papa Bear terrifying, like wake the fuck up, like he figured out how to roar.
Holy, whoa, okay.
Kind of that big boy voice coming in from the growth he's gotten
You,
recently.
you
Wait,
hear the clattering of items as Renin kind of just like jumps.
Wait, what's that Pokemon move where like you can do scratch and then like
Growl?
Growl.
yeah, that's literally
Bear, growl.
Ah. Like, absolute
Whoa.
fellows.
That was efficient, I guess.
Renin, you could
Reina-
hear Renin quickly running out of her room. What the fuck's wrong? What
R-
happened?
Reina's there looking so proud as fuck.
Ah.
We need
Um,
to talk to everybody.
I just crawl into
Goes
the
over
living
and
room
knocks
without
on
saying anything.
Valzor's room.
Valzor only woke up for a split second because of the roar.
Of course he
Went back
did.
to sleep almost
He's
instantly.
our heavy sleeper here.
Jesus, it's almost like real life.
Hey.
Reina,
Opens.
Can-
Yorglot's gonna open the. Did Ares wake up and come out?
Yeah, I just walked into the kitchen.
I
haven't
thought she
said anything.
crawled.
Yeah, kind of.
Yorglot opens the door to Valzor's room, and is he like fast asleep?
Not fast, but like he's like more asleep than awake, but he's
Not in deep
partially.
sleep.
Yeah, he's not deep sleep, but
Okay. Can I do something narratively wise? Cause that to change a little bit of a spell.
It depends on how much you're changing it, but yeah, you're allowed to flavor text spells.
I just don't want him to actually hurt him. But I want to use infestation to just have hundreds of bugs crawl all over him while he's.
You're the worst person.
You are the worst person,
Yeah.
but yeah, sure.
I mean, it's him. It's fucking Yorglot.
do I gotta roll?
Imagine
anything for
getting
that, or-
mad for me wanting to give him a big rack, but we'll just infest us.
I took the damage away.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
the mental
hers
damage.
didn't have damage.
Yeah.
And growing titties didn't give you damage.
I didn't know it grew me titties. I just knew
What
it
do
was
I
shit.
roll?
I mean,
No, I know.
technically you
It's-
make a Constitution saving throw.
does he wake up?
It's not doing any damage to you, and I'm not forcing you to move. I'm just making you uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing if my deep sleep is too much. 14.
Does that beat your DC?
Yeah, the Constitution save is 13.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Then use the sleep through it.
Oh. My
Then
goodness.
can I burst
You actually
through the door? Can I burst through the door and body slam?
Oh my god.
Into the
Oh my
bugs? You're gonna
God.
smush the butt? Ugh.
Oh my god.
I don't think
Let
that
me
would really
think.
bother Raina.
I guess that
He
will.
lives in the woods.
It wouldn't because yeah.
Body slam
it's
into
on the ground.
bugs.
Sure, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh. Body
Yeah.
slam. Roll to hit.
Christ, dude.
Wait, attack. Wait,
Like
where?
with your unarmed strike within your attack list, you should have
So,
that roll
yeah.
to hit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, 17! Whoa!
Does that
really?
hit you when you're asleep? Do you have your armor and all that on when you sleep or no?
No.
Even if he did, it still hits him.
Yeah,
Not his armor.
that's why I was like.
Do I do
whoa,
the damage? Do I do
Um,
the damage?
so I'm gonna say it's not technically an unarmed strike because you're body slamming. I'm gonna say you are an improvised weapon. So go ahead and roll a D4 and add your
You
strength.
are the improvised weapon.
Before it adds strength.
Have you ever read the improvised weapon like description? It literally says
No.
anything can be used as a weapon.
Yeah.
The
any-
leg of a table.
My
a
strength
chair,
is plus
a
1. Do I
goblin.
click it?
So
I
plus
could
your
just chug a
strength.
child, and
What's
that
your
would be an
strength
improvised
modifier?
weapon.
Yes.
No. So 3 plus your strength modifier, which is plus 1. So she did 4
Oh.
I love
damage.
this game.
You take 4 damage from the now hurtling through the air Reina that has body slammed into your body
Ow!
with a popcorn-like sound of gooey bugs spurting everywhere.
I pop up just
This is
what?
the most. We're actually so dysfunctional.
We
dispelled
are
the
the greatest group ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're so fucking dysfunctional.
Falzor.
Oh, Yorglot, welcome back.
Living
Oh.
room.
Okay.
What's
Okay,
going
I'll
on?
do that in a second.
More
I
like
get
that,
out of
am
bed
I
and-
right?
You are a
Uh,
gooey mess.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
kind of just clean myself up as much as I can.
Which is actually funny because if you had left them, they would have just dissipated since they're magical. But because she squashed them, now they're just staying.
Yep.
Oh man.
Um, Anyway,
Renin
what did
comes
you-
over with her candle. It's like, oh, starts lighting up the bit in the living room, lighting up the.
What is going on here? Why?
Yorglot is sitting in. I'm guessing there's like at least one chair that's just like a single person chair, and he has his fingers interlocked with his arms resting on his knees.
What
And
the?
from what little bit you can see from out beneath his robe, you do see a new pair of bracers that are the deepest black with like red etchings, almost
Right.
looking like veins going through them that are slightly like pulsing.
What the
Did
fuck?
you kill somebody? What the fuck?
Wait, was that on his legs or his arms?
Bracers, so on my on my arms.
Oh,
Yeah.
What the
Sometimes they can go
fuck
on the legs,
happened?
but anyways.
That would be a different name, but anyhow.
All right. We need to kill the Sultan.
What?
What?
Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
whoa,
so you
hold
know,
on,
you know
hold on. You
he's a bad dude.
wait, hold on a second. Could we start from the beginning before we go to the oh bam, the most important info? Okay, why?
Those things outside the gates, you remember?
The husks that wander
They're not-
aimlessly. They're what?
He's causing them.
He's causing them. How?
I can't. I met somebody the first day we came here. And
When?
when we all split up the first day, and I went to the library, I met somebody.
Oh. Was it? Is it good? Bad?
Right now, so far he seems good. But he is powerful. He's an ascendant.
I was just about to
Ooh.
ask, is he ascendant level?
Oh,
Oh boy.
Wait, so the person you met when we got here was an ascendant? Possibly.
wait. So you met an ascendant and you didn't tell us?
No, he asked me to meet him at some point. I
Okay.
went. That was earlier tonight.
Oh.
We talked, and I learned a lot about a lot of things that I can't talk about here in the city. At least not just in our room.
Do you still have the bracelet on?
Yeah. No, you and Ares have.
Yeah.
No. I'm not talking about that bracelet. I'm talking about the bracelet that you got from getting into the
No,
city, the
no,
3 days one.
that's
No. No.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. And we talked about a lot of things, but the most important one, the Sultan is taking people from the city, and he's trying to force them into another realm.
Excuse me?
It's
What?
It's the-
Another realm.
it's the realm where spirit rot comes from.
Why?
Wait,
How did you find out about this? What?
I can only assume the ascendant told him. Like, she kind of brings a candle closer to Yorglot's face. How does he look?
I mean,
Like, do you have, like, sweat? Oh.
flabbergasted. I wouldn't say sweating as much as just like
Processing.
yeah, processing the amount of information he just received in one night.
He kind of just, like, blinks from just, like, looking at his face. Well, haven't seen you like this before, so I assume that this was very serious.
The
All
reason
right.
he can't help us more than just a little bit.
Okay.
Because
Is what?
there's an ascendant backing the Sultan, helping them.
Wait, he's not the ascendant that's backing up the Sultan?
No, he came here to try to see if he could
Oh,
stop it.
So there was 2 here.
There are 2 that I know of.
Shit.
Well,
It's with the
Good
I was
news.
hoping that was just a rumor, but
good news, Yorglot. We were actually talking about getting into the Sultan's palace not too long ago.
oh yeah, great news. We were planning to assassinate the. I mean, I was planning.
Well,
Uh,
here's the thing. Valzur, well, essentially came to us saying that. Who was it
The
that came to you?
Sultan, one of the employees of this here inn, came to me and had told me about one of their friends who is under the Sultan's control, pretty much. And it's one of the not very good relationships.
Listen,
Essentially, a rescue.
the Sultan doesn't necessarily have to die. The main thing we need to do is destroy the teleportation circle. You remember? Somewhere in the palace, they're going to give us a map of the entire palace next day we meet, and I'm going to bring you all with me to meet him.
Does he know us?
Yes, he knows a lot about us. All of us.
Can you? Alright, she sits down.
I'm down.
Now that we have gotten into this thing mess with ascendants, I have a little bit of information that I recall while we were in the dungeon. I kind of told Reina about little. I didn't tell you guys because I didn't really know how true it was, but it could be possible that this is valuable information. I recall the theory from a traveling wizard that was traveling along with the ancient band. And he told me that one of his theories to go upon ascension was going through that trial that we just did at the dungeon. So it could
I
be quite.
learned about that too.
Oh, you did? Well,
Ding.
the reason why I'm worried about Reina ever revealing jewels is I'm scared that people realize that she's slowly ascending. I don't
Trust me, everybody who cares already knows. All from what I can glean, every ascendant that even has the slightest care in the world already knows of us.
Shit.
The fact
Well,
that we
Great.
went down there and completed one trial.
Okay. Reina, you are not to leave one of our sites. So
Wait, what's going on?
These trials that we did, the vestige of a god that we killed,
Yeah.
they're ways to become ascendants.
Oh.
Every ascendant has gone through them. I met a vestige with this ascendant. They're one of his friends,
Okay.
but she's good. She's a good one.
So we're safe for now. When do we have to do this?
I wasn't given a date, just in a couple days when we're ready, we would go back there. And then it would be the following night that we met up with them.
So, is this ascendant?
I do not know.
No, I mean, ascendant.
His name is Caleb. He talks with, and he looks over at Ares.
Yeah.
Her. I don't know what to call your relationship with her. but he talks with her a lot.
Oh,
Apparently, they're
shit.
not on good terms right now, but they're both
Oh.
going to be pulling strings for us if we wish to do this for them.
Slight correction to that statement. They're not. Yes, they're not necessarily allies, but he did say that they were at least on peaceful terms with one another.
Okay.
So just slightly different
Okay.
note out of characterly there.
So,
Okay. So,
this teleportation circle has to be destroyed. From what he told me of that realm, it's
Okay, if they're going to give us a blueprint, maybe we'll think of.
I
We have. We are a group that have interesting talents. I, for
I'm
once, am not
pretty
stealthy.
skilled in this topic.
What?
Yeah, I can definitely help. I think.
whatever this is, it needs to be all of us.
Aye, obviously.
Well,
We'll
since it
figure
has
everything
the
out.
common goal, I'm all in for this.
You guys were the ones telling me let's not be all rash and kill the Sultan.
Well, that's because we don't know anything about it.
Well,
Granted, I'm sure there is a second story here, but I don't think we'll ever find out.
just saying, I thought of it first.
Indeed, you did.
This other realm. There are things there that we might perceive as horrid, vile creatures
In the palace?
in the other realm.
Wait, we're
But-
going to the other realm?
No, but I feel a realm where spirit rot is thought to come from is probably pretty important to know about.
Oh.
But
Hmm.
they're civilized. The things that come over to our realm, they're like the beasts, the creatures that bleed through the cracks. And they're very, and you see him grab his wrist and kind of like nervously like rubbing his hand on his wrist. Powerful things over there.
Chance. Earlier. In Shla. Underneath the cavern.
I don't think that was one of the powerful beings I'm talking about, but that was one of the civilized things over there. That's my theory, at least. But all these other things that we hear about, that we fight and talk about, the husks, it's just the realm trying to merge back as one.
Wait, separated?
Our realm and that realm was once one, and was copied or split, or I didn't get much information, but
So we're just supposed to kill the Sultan and that will fix it?
no,
More like destroy the teleport. How would we destroy the teleport? sir. I do not have any means of dispelling magic.
I can do that myself. Yes, I can. It might be hard and it might take a while, but I can do it. Teleportation is a very high level of magic.
Well, scouts from far, if we, look.
No, there's no point in that. There are palace guards everywhere. What we need is to talk to him again. I'll bring you guys this time.
This time you're
Whenever we want. But sooner rather than later.
So we should go now?
I don't think we should now. In a couple days, I need to prepare some things.
Okay. What kind of things?
We should also probably wait until we all get our equipment.
How many more days do we have on our event? 2 more? 1 more?
I think mine
The
is
longest
4.
is 3 or 4. Yeah, 4 for Valor, 3 for Ares.
4 for me now because I had classes.
Yeah, adding that to you 4. So 4 seems to be the longest.
This
Yeah.
has a bit.
This is the second day.
No,
No,
he's saying
no.
from right now.
4 out of 6 that we
Oh.
left.
Yeah.
Because I had to wait 6 days for the order completely
Yeah.
to finish, and there's 4 days left.
Okay. Wait.
It sounds like we all need to prepare things.
Yeah, it do be something like that.
But this is going to be hard.
I feel like we've gotten ourselves into something. Ourselves.
I mean, yeah, we have to kill the Sultan. That's a very big thing.
And we have
Well-
to do it without people noticing.
Yes, because.
Well, for stealth missions, I am completely not set up for that.
I've got stealth.
But I don't. It's
I'm-
good to just send you all.
The
Yeah,
plan,
I
we can-
mean,
We can
am-
I
Eh? You want to try right now?
It doesn't matter if we're good at stealth or not. We can't split up unless absolutely necessary during the operation.
Yeah.
Even though some of you can be annoying, all of us are strong.
I don't think any of you are annoying.
As long as the Ascendant is out of the way, which our Ascendant buddies will be handling, we should be okay-ish, I hope.
I mean, yeah, I think we can do it. It's. Yeah.
Then
I thought you were gonna say that you, like, had already murdered him or something. But, I mean, if it's just that we have to still do it, yeah, that's. Sounds. Fun.
Alright,
We will. It'd be better if we wait. Got a map in our hands, then we could discuss on it. But for
Yeah.
now, we should rest.
Sleep.
Yeah.
I got beat up. I
I
almost died today.
Oh yeah, Renin, before I go to bed,
I mean,
the person I was telling you about,
The
nearly
other-
made me pray to the gods.
Oh, that's feat.
Yeah,
Considering
we
that-
both got knocked out. If I hadn't jumped in the way of her battle axe, her beast of an axe, he would have been dead.
When
And she
you
was disappointed.
when
That's
oh sorry, go ahead.
no.
I was
that's
just
fine.
trying to find a break in your.
You're all good.
When you say pray to the gods, Yorglot was like getting up to start going over to the couch he lays on all the time. And when you say pray to the gods, he like hesitates for a moment and then keeps walking.
Well then.
Flag. Well, no.
Back. My ping exceeded 300.
For a split second, it hit 999.
Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah, Renin, captain of the guards, is no pushover. Found that out today.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll spar with her one day, but for now, it seems like we have a bigger focus.
Yes.
I learned how to bend shadows.
Oh,
I don't know if
Learning.
anyone cares, but I did learn how to do that.
Learning to bed.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm.
Bend shadows.
Yeah.
Do you want to show me what you learned?
did you officially learn it?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You can attempt if you'd like to see if
I
you
would
can.
like to attempt.
Okay.
Is this a performance?
Go
check?
ahead and make a charisma check for me.
Charisma. Ooh,
Yorglot's
Okay.
casting detect magic right now.
charisma. Oh god. Please. Please, 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 please. No.
Today's just not your
No.
day.
8. Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
So you see her make a series of movements that looks like very light on their feet, stealthy, almost dance-like movements. And you imagine something is about to happen or supposed to happen,
Aw.
and it just doesn't.
Disappointing.
You're disappointing.
And he like, how do I describe this? He flicks his wrist as if like he were closing a curtain, and suddenly a giant black curtain just closes his couch off from everybody else.
Bro, what a flex.
Ow!
And it actually looks a lot like shadows.
Did you cast darkness?
You just oh my god, you just flexed so hard. Fuck
That's
you.
what I'm saying. What a fucking flex, dog.
Dude, I'm. Well, I just got stage fright, right? It's not fair.
Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying learning. She kind of head pats both of them and then starts heading towards her room.
Well, good night.
Oh,
Go to bed.
well, actually, I don't think I actually did it. Renin will pick up the toys that she got and walk over to Reina.
You do not have the box yet. The die. You have the
Oh shit.
horn.
Oh right, I have the fucking horn. Okay, never mind. I don't go. Right. Okay. Forgot that.
Sorry.
Do we have a balcony?
Yes.
And it goes out there and lays on the balcony floor and falls asleep. With
She's what is it? Rather than sunbathing, it's starbathing.
Yeah, moonbathing.
Yes.
So then everybody's just going back to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is a good place to call it. Anyhow.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that is a good session. You got through all of the information and all of the downtime for the most part. So next time will be the planning and potentially the beginning of your attempted mission. We'll see.
Oh.
I'm gonna assassinate somebody.
I'm down.
All right.
Wait.
Huh?
Got the. What's your stealth?
She's trying to.
What's my stealth?
Yeah.
+7.
We have the same. And you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rogues and rangers, you will notice, will have very, very similar stat blocks
Yeah.
for skills.
Because they don't use magic much, they unless you go down the certain trees, they
They
use
got
a lot
bunch
of the
of
physical
skills.
properties.
Well, and stealth is very much something they both use. Rangers generally for hunting will use stealth, but rogues will use it for stealing. So like they both need to be proficient with this skill, but for two completely different reasons.
We're gonna do the assassination.
My God.
Whoosh.
Now the
Just
part
like
you differ is
arrow to the back of the neck. Just.
No,
like,
the
close
part you
range.
differ is Raina's actually a bit stronger, but Ares is a better talker, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Ares could talk out of
Combine each
things.
other.
Which
Yeah,
is
good
kind of
talk
funny.
on everything.
Oh
That's
my
actually a good combo and all. An interesting combo.
Yeah. Because we can keep up with each other, but then also like make up for the fact I have nothing for nature or like animal handling.
wisdom is where most of that stuff is.
Yeah.
What is it? Actually, you're still like in movement speed wise, you're faster because cat.
No, they're the
Yeah,
same.
no.
They're
All
both
of
there.
my
Oh, they are the same?
intelligence stats are like
Yeah.
+0.
Fast as fuck, boy.
I think Ranger automatically gets a +5 to speed, don't they? Or is it Elf? What Elf that gets it?
Or speed. Is it?
It's walking speed. It's like towards the top of your character sheet.
Right above your armor class. You're both 35.
Yeah,
I
35.
can't remember if it's Rangers that just automatically get a +5 to your walking speed.
No,
or
that's monks.
because you're a wood elf.
Yeah.
So both because of your races, you get +5.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Awa, awa.